Yo, yo. Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? This is your SuperSight, and welcome back to another video. Oh man, it's so like a monologue. It's so like a monologue. And actually it's a live stream, but yeah, it's so like a yeah, I was literally about to do one and about Tucker Carlson and that. Like, well, it's not a monologue. I don't know. It just seems so serious. I don't know, it's just annoying because it's like yeah. I mean, I don't have to be fully serious and even talk about a whole heap of these topics and that. I just find it interesting in that, but it's yeah. Um, I will unplug that because I got the photos I need, which are for root land. But yeah, it's a very unforgiving world, so you can't really make remarks and then later apologize for them or say like, oh yeah, I was wrong on that, without severe consequences and that. Sometimes, uh, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so what was it? So we're going to be getting straight into Rootland because the event's finished, the last one. The next one will be starting very shortly. Not sure how shortly. But yeah, I was we'll go over to here. Da, 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 da. Yeah, here we'll do. Yeah, okay. Boom, 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 and boom. Tucker Carlson. Very interesting guy. Very interesting guy. I enjoy watching him. And real young actually, 53. Like when I see people that are around that age, I'm like, dude, that's young, man. Like politicians and that, like they're born in the 40s. Like Trump and Biden are both 40s and that, and it's just like so much. There's like 20 years difference in there. Like 53, man, you have such a career ahead of you. Like that's just so long. In New Zealand, 65 is as sort of the retirement age. There's you get superannuation, which is I think it's like pension stuff. Yeah, it's sort of like yeah, when you get old and 65 and that is sort of and a lot of people in New Zealand do retire at 65, but yeah, it's you can go way longer than that, and it's like even to just to 65, he's still got another more than a decade left in him. So long now. It's very interesting. Fox has a very good lineup of people where they got Tucker and then Hannity and then Ingram and then Gutfield, all that are very popular shows in that. Two of which Tuckerson. Well, they all. I think they all got some records in that. But yeah, Tucker Carlson, the most viewed, the most viewed. I'd say this is one of the most viewed shows in that. But it's definitely at points definitely got the record in that. Like even down here somewhere. And it's just fascinating history in that with CNN on the crossfire in that, PBS, MSNBC, and Fox News. So quite a range in that. Very interesting. That yeah, a very influential man. I'd say one of the most influential men in America. Actually, I think he just just sets the scene and hugely. Like it's just crazy. Like just whatever topic he talks about, then that becomes a huge topic in focus because you have 2, 3, 4 million viewers, that's a hang of a lot. Even if it's just 1%, that's still so much reach. Even if just 1% watches you, that's massive reach. Massive reach in that. Like, that is astoundingly a lot. Like, that's huge. Like, and even, because if you think, like, yeah, if like 40% don't even vote in that, you then have access to, assuming all the people that watched him vote, which I'm sure not all of them would, but I reckon a large proportion would, that's 1 out of 60 people you have access to vote in that. That's huge. And that's huge. I mean, if you come down here and where is it? I'm not a fan of Wikipedia. It does highlight other stuff. But yeah, so this here paid 150,000, this website, for the list of subscribers in that. 150,000. I don't know how many subscribers there were for that. Maybe 100,000 in that. But if that's worth 150,000 for however many subscribers that was in that, assuming this is true, 150,000. That's so much money for that many. But it's like you have access for free to 4 million viewers. Like that's massive. So yeah, just it's really interesting and real powerful guy in that. And like the ability to influence policy that's huge. That's huge. So yeah, just really fascinating. Like a powerhouse of direction, and they have the power to create talking points. People like Tucker Carlson, people like Sean Hannity, and that. Really interesting. His dad's still alive as well. Registered as Democrat till 2020. Super, and yeah, so I was reading about the Crossfire episode in that, and then read a whole article about Jon Stewart, which was really interesting. I remember when he released his book, Ship of Fools, in 2018. Where was the Crossfire in that? This one here? This one here, and that. And so I watched the thing back, and that the 15-minute segment and that, which was interesting. And then I read this one here, which was interesting. And yeah, I just find it so fascinating that. But the records, where's the records? It talks about the records somewhere. Where was it? Something. Oh, yeah, it's got like records up here and that. Yeah, here we go. In 2020, Tucker Carlson Tonight and Sean Hannity's show became the first cable news programs to finish a full year with viewership in excess of 4 million. That's insane. That's incredible in that. That seems like, because the ones on even Gutfield get some of the records for the late night show host television viewer records and that. I think because people were more dispersed amongst the left wing ones, and so therefore then the ones on Fox can easily claim a majority audience, which get the record for the most audience, which they do. But really interesting in that this guy, like, he's, whether you like him or don't like him, he's a man to watch. It's very interesting and very. It's just, I don't know how to describe it, but I find it very fascinating, really, really of worthwhile. So yeah, that is Tucker Carlson and that. Huge figure in that. It'll be interesting to see if there's, because any change in lineup of the main three, and then Gutfield, the main three would be massive in that. Like, if even just one of them leaves, that's huge in that. It's crazy because, like, that's so much. It's just 3 hosts in that and has so much power. But he's really good at what he does. Like, he really knows his stuff. And yeah, it was interesting that Atlantic article made in that. Some very interesting points in that about what happened as a result of the Jon Stewart thing. Crazy Crossfire. I should watch some of those episodes. I know we access them. That'd be real interesting. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. Let's get on with the thing. Okay, let's come back to this. We got the live stream going here. Yep, and then, boom, that's all good. Back to here. And then I'll get up the 360 mirroring. It's actually mirroring 360, but hopefully it doesn't crash out. And then I'll show you before the thing ends. And then we'll push for, we won't push for long at all, actually, because I really want to get up the data, which, well done to Ricky's team. Smashed out of the park. Actually only just held onto the lead at the end, but they were first the entire time in that. And we stayed on it the whole time. Maple Forest made it on, so Maple Forest is there for a 4th term. And is it? Oh no, it's already started! No! Oh no. Oh, well done, team! Go team! Feed the birds, the birds. Yes. Oh, I can't believe it. My timing was wrong. That's such a shame. Oh well. How are we now? Oh, I can't believe I missed it. Oh, that's so sad. Must have started, like, probably in, like, the last very few minutes. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, there's a bird. Oh, I should have done the other one. Boom. Oh, that's such a pain. We could have been, like, first. Can we get... Yes! There we go. Teams, go team. Oh, but I missed all those very first ones that would have flipped on. Oh, we're already at 2. We could probably get on ourselves. We won't be first anymore, unfortunately, but... Oh, I can't believe that. That's really a pain. That's okay, though. The base is such a mess. But yeah, so, and then Moose Masters made it back on. There's another bird. That will push us up to 3, and another one that will push us up to 4. Probably push our team into the lead as well. Yeah, okay, that would definitely do it. Yeah, there we go. Absolutely pulling them in now. When that updates, we'll be on the board. Whoa, we'll be like 4th. Whoa. And, oh, bother. That was supposed to, like, push us ahead. Oh, another bird. Yeah, we're totally getting on this board. Hopefully first for the clan, at least. Don't think we'll get first as a player. Man, I'm getting heaps of these birds. Birds are... Ah, yes, no, I know what one I'm going to get. I was thinking of getting this one anyway. Oh, it requires those things, which is going to be such a pain, but we'll get it. Ugh. Okay, we got it. Oh, it's going to be such a pain, because it's already a critical resource. Oh well, we'll push for this event. Oh, no, it wants those fish! No, I didn't realize it wanted those fish. Oh, it's going to be such a mess. Oh well. Oh well, we'll see what we can do. Oh, we've got so many of these. We've got to be pushing this up. We're tap. There we go. Right where we should be. Very nice. Now where's? Oh yeah, no, they're gonna zoom ahead. Well, we'll do what we can. Oh man, I'm tapping the wrong ones. But hey, our team's first. Let's go SuperSightLIVE. I can't believe I missed that. I'm so frustrated about that. That's so annoying. I can't believe I did that. And this here, it was also such a pain. There we go. Yeah, I should have made it clear. I was really annoyed because they ended up going for just 2-star because it got them a few more coins. And it's like, no, we totally would have wanted another star. Stars are like so rare, and it wasn't even many more coins. So I was really annoyed. I was away though, so I didn't see. So it's like, bother. Oh, and I then missed out showing you the final thing. I have a screenshot of it and that, but it would have been cool to show you. It must have been like about 6 hours ago. Boom, but first, very nice, as it should be. There we go. Red nice place. There they go. Wow, we're already at 31. And out of that, there's like 30 would be 10%. But like 20% of them, not quite 20%, but yeah. Okay, that's kind of that's basically. Oh, go go go. Oh, it's gonna be such a pain having that one to deal with. And then the next thing I'm going to get at 200,000 is upgrade Sophie, which we'll probably get this time actually. Upgrade her. Oh, so I'm so annoyed. Oh, that's just such a bother. I should have started it. Like, I didn't realize it was. Oh, it's so sad. So sad. Oh, they've already overtaken us. Oh, I can't believe it. Because it was just at the start. Like, it's just chaos, and I could have got first again for a second. Oh well, I made it into the top 16. Ricky did so well last time. There they all go. Daisy Island, so on. The thing is, there's so few clans that, and they're not even getting that many. Like 4 after like I don't know, 4 minutes is not many at all. So it's sort of a bad sign seeing how like we're seeing the same ones repeat. Not because they're like doing well every time, but because there's so few clans out there. So yeah, we could get the rabbit. The seals, they say, consume a lot of fish. We definitely don't want them. We could get a moose, but don't watch anime, horror, action, and more. Explore movies. Oh, that's. Oh, I was just flustered. Oh, I'm so annoyed I missed that. It's such a pain. Oh, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. Our clan did insanely well. Ricky's did the best. Got first, a solid, clear win. Oh, look at all these birds. Wow. And I didn't actually finish that far behind the other ones. You'll see on the board, which I'm then going to spend ages doing rather than pushing through this. I'm not going to push through this for ages. I really don't want this to be a long stream. Wow, there's a lot of birds. We're actually doing really well. Man, a heap of birds. It's going to put even more pressure on our critical resources, though. Oh, we're almost at the 200,000. Very nice. Boom. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I should be doing that. Still have 1,000 of them, which is cool. Oh, almost, yeah, we're almost at the 200,000, and then I will upgrade Sophie, which will mean everything's upgraded except for buying those final animals. Wow, look at us go. But then, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I could have got her ages ago, and I'm like, that's so expensive at that, but that will make us slightly faster, which is just slightly better for pushing that. Thing is, if you had a really... Hey, Lynn, welcome to the stream. I just started the stream. If you had a really upgraded account, then you could push much better. But boom, let's do it. So now she'll go that slightest bit faster. And level 14, man, at 14 we get so many things. We upgrade that, and upgrade that, upgrade her, and then I think upgrade, is it her? Yep, and upgrade her. This is going to be so flippin' expensive, man. It's going to be so expensive to get them all. The new event started, Lynn. I was a bit late to the show, which was annoying. I was just a tiny bit late. Oh, there we go. We're first. Oh, we're second global. Look at that. Man. Okay, let's get to work then. Wow. I guess we'll do like a initial push. I don't think I'll get first. Man, I can't believe it after that delay, but we'll push and we'll see. There's no event on, so I won't be collecting gold caps. So we'll spend, I don't know, maybe like an hour pushing in that, and then we're going to like finish all those leaderboard things from the last one, which is just finished in that. And I'm so annoyed I didn't get the thing on here. 30, she's already double me. I don't think I'll catch up to her. Tango, who's oh, Tango's in our team. Go Tango. Go Tango. I was like, I feel like I recognize that name. So yeah, we've got over 50% of the top 2 positions. Kanda is a guy that plays regularly. It frustrates me because it's like this game is fun. I enjoy it. Our team's really good at it, and we're just doing so splendid. But I'm like, this game, I just don't think it's gonna survive, and it's just gonna be another Rush Wars. And I'm just not wanting to put in. I've already put in months into it, and the game hasn't really picked up in popularity. And it hasn't had. It's had some. The leaderboard's an insanely good change, but it needs way more than that. The leaderboard is a fantastic start though, but yeah, they need to do heaps more, and I don't think it will happen. We'll see, but I'm not convinced, which is then real sad because like, we found yet another good game, but ultimately I think it's going to get killed as well. Played some board games today, which was good fun. I reckon I'll do that one actually. Oh yeah, get some more wheat. 20, yeah, I don't like using up that stuff. So the other stuff I can respawn. But I do like using up a heap of wheat. 20, probably rather do the other one just because we can respawn it. I don't think we're going to catch her. Oh. Oh, she must be in that one. So if it wasn't for her one, it would be like, I'd be first global if it wasn't for if just one person wasn't online. Yeah, we've done over 10%. Us two, yeah. If just she wasn't online, I would have got first, like caught up that quick, which is cool, but also really sad because it's like, oh, that game does not seem very popular. If you can just get first like that, like that's ridiculously easy. So we're doing a 18 and a 13. The 13 is actually really helpful. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just do it. We'll like zoom through collecting the resources and just boost through a few things. It's nice to have all of them done. So we're effectively a maxed 13. Other than, of course, these things here, which are going to take ages to do. Although those ones actually done. Which one's not done? This one here, 300. We're going to really try and get those. Going through those things. That will be super helpful to get them done. They're the only 4 things we need to get, and then we're absolute maxed 12. All the characters are fully upgraded. We've got all the gold upgrades and everything, which is awesome. So it's just those 4 in now left to do, and we'll get the 70,001. The other 3 we won't get because they're gonna, and then we'll spend the 500k to get up to here. Not necessarily even then get to the level. Like we'll have paid for the bridge, but I might not do the stuff just so then I'll wait and then save up his coins and that because then it makes all these things actually a pain. So I've actually switched my opinion of leveling up. Well, no, the thing is up to a certain level it's fine, but I think past level 12. Definitely, yeah, I mean, this island I barely even use, so up to 12, it's, like, fine, but I think level 13 and 14, it's then very diminishing returns, because this reward thing is absolutely useless. Like, it gives you, like, hardly anything more, very, very little more. It's, like, 200 more coins and that, but all these things get way harder to complete, which is, you don't want that. That's a real pain. So I've sort of changed my view on that and thinking it's not actually a good thing. So I'd actually say stop at 12, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get enough coins to then I will upgrade the bridge, but I won't even access it straight away. I'll just then get a heap of coins, and then once I've got like 700,000, I think it's like 900,000, then I can instantly upgrade the barn once I get it, and really trying to get these ones all to level 4, which is really helpful. So we're trying to push through that. Yeah, but it's crazy because we're effectively a maxed level 13, which is insane. Like we're getting real close to end game. It does then at the end get super expensive in that. But yeah, I don't want those animals in that because they they use that cost so much and use up a heap of stuff. So it's kind of cool to max out, but it's actually negative to get like a $400,000 seal that eats fish. It's like so unhelpful. You do get a few more points, but it's not really worth it. And then there's hardly any animals left to get. I mean, well, still, that's a wee chunk, but they'll be real expensive ones. We're actually in a really good position in that. We're in a really good position in that. It's crazy how much progress we've actually made. I'll come back here. We'll get these ones here. This one here, a real good one to get. Have we got a... we've got someone on it. 24, 24, 20. Oh, yeah, new animal. Sure. 11 won't quite do it. And, or could we... that's pain. 15, 16? Oh, yeah, we'll do that. Boom. Beautiful. 31. Oh, no, we got a 13. Slightly overcook it. Can do that and that. Boom. And 19, 11 doesn't quite work. 17, 19 we can do. But I'd rather than this one here. Can we do that still? Oh, yeah, we got easy. Oh, yep, perfect. Cool. So there we go. We'll get those ones underway. Oh, yeah, wow, they're going way up. Man, that's the only one player that's here to me. Oh, I tapped the wrong one after all that. Oh, well. Yeah, so we're just whipping through these at the moment. But yeah, it's crazy. Oh, yeah, and I also realized that there's some of these players that I thought, like, were... Like, they're just getting super lucky with the events, or, like, it was somehow dodgy. I think partly, actually what it is, I'm not quite accounting for how much of a benefit the pay to win would be. And in this case, this is like a one-off purchase. It would, like, help you a heap. So it'd be like 170 New Zealand dollars, and then you'd be insanely benefited. It's not like they've paid hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like, a single purchase unlocks you Wendy and Silver, which is automatic, Fernard, an extra well, an extra farm, which is, and all these animals, which is so helpful. So, yeah, and so I think that just people that just made that one-off purchase, that would actually help immensely, the constant auto collection and that, which then would make it easier to boost, and I think that's what I'm not accounting for, and that's what they're doing, and that's how they're doing better than I think, wow, they must have events, but I think some of them don't. I think, like, Hey would definitely have just made that one-off purchase, so they're able to push just that little bit easier. Like, they'll always have someone collecting fish and stuff. Oh, I'm tired. Okay. Welcome in. Seems like, the devs try leaderboards before killing games off. Hate to be negative, but it seems to care. It really does. It's a shame, it's a shame. Goes to SuperSight. We did well again. Top 16. The other clan, Maple, did make it. They only powered on at the end. Same with Borea. Borea does like weird. Ricky didn't make it onto the final 16, but he was on there for ages. Borea, like that. Borea's just like not on there, not on there, not on there. And then the last like day or 2 days, they're just like boom. Where they just like I don't know how Borea does it, but they somehow do it, and it's very impressive. Oh, we could swap them for them. How much? Oh, we still have 3. That's like 400. I'm happy with 400 of that. Now I have to start collecting all these annoying fish and that. But we do have 6,000. 6,000 is so much better than 4,000. So much better. I like actually very rarely have having to sell stuff off, which is very interesting actually, because you'd think that like the problem is, well, you just keep storing up till you have max of stuff, and then eventually you have to start selling off something. I find that actually, because I definitely go over the territory, so I go 4,000, I might go to 5,000 and that, but then once I do a huge push through my stuff, it goes well under. It's very interesting, because I thought, well, I just then instantly fill it up to 6,000, then have to keep selling stuff off, but that has hardly actually happened. I sort of just push over, and then like I do a huge push and go through heaps of stuff, and it's sort of that buffer of 2,000 of out having to keep selling stuff is really helpful in that. And then when I get to the next one of 8,000, that'll be, like, insane. Because one of the top guys, Auberjon, who's made it to level 16, which is insane, has got similar barn size as me. So, yeah, we'll see how we go, because we're almost at 14. That won't be long. By the end of March? I'm not sure about the end of March. Maybe by the end of March we'll be level 14, although by 14 unofficially. Like, I will be there, but I won't officially go up to that level, because I actually think, at this point, the benefits now outweigh the thing. I think my whole position was fair, of, like, when you're early, you want to push up, but I think I would recommend stopping at 12. I think once you get 13, it really sort of messes you up. Like, I think at 12, I had it, like, just right. Like, I was making solid progress. Yeah, this guy's going on these. I was like, yeah, it's good that we don't have an event, because then we don't have to worry about that. Awesome. And... yeah, at 12, that was just such a good level. So I'd recommend 12 is where people stop and then get enough coins to not just go, like, then don't unlock the 13 until you've then got enough to then get the barn space immediately, and that's what I'd recommend, because I've found that it's not actually that beneficial going to level 13, and 14 I think would be even worse, because I barely have enough animals to currently get those things constantly going. At some points I don't. Whereas at 12 I did. It was perfect. I had just the amount of animals in that, which was about the amount of animals you'd want, because then there's a few of them, like like this one, the seals, like, it's just insane. 200,000 plus animals, I'd say, just not worth it. But the hero upgrades, you definitely want the hero upgrades in that. The 200 thing would be borderline for Sophie, which I got. Like, it's very minimal benefit. But it's like, I might as well get it. It will just make pushing slightly more efficient. Ever so slightly. Because she'll just be able to collect just a few more. So it's like, yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, Ricky's did insane and got finished first. Only just, but well done. Well done. So that means a different one is won every time. It was Moose Crew the very first time. Then I think it was Sweden. No, yeah, it was Moose Crew, and then the second time it was the Philippines Pride, and then the third time it was Sweden, and then the fourth time it was Ricky. So we've had 4 different winners in that, which is cool. But I think the measure I'm using is how consistent are you? Are you consistently getting on the top 16? Because I think that is the real measure, in my view. Okay. And our clan is doing splendid at that. And hopefully we get on yet again. How are we going? Oh man, that player's... oh, they're really far ahead. If you had, for example, 8,000 barn just full of... because you could actually get it, like, sell off good stuff in that just to have... because you could perfectly calculate the cycle. And who knows, Lily might be one of those real low players in that, which... so they've just got a real tiny cycle with a few birds. But you could, like, calculate the exact cycle and exactly how many ingredients it is. And then have like the 3 that you're gonna then stop at because they're not efficient ones, and then have all the other stuff, and then you just tap, and just go through like until you have 0 stuff in your barn because you've perfectly calculated it. Like, you could do that because it's actually mathematically predictable. Ricky mentioned getting help for event at start. Jump shot beans, it's a bit of luck thrown in. Indeed, we got like a perfect event for it as well. We actually got a perfect event for it as well. But there's definitely luck thrown in, and Ricky's clan was lucky, and we were lucky in that. So we got one that gave us like 180 boost or something. And that almost was the difference between us getting on. It might have exceeded the difference of us getting on, which is crazy to think we would have missed out if we didn't get that event. Not sure exactly. And it was at the start. We should have been way more vigilant with that moose cow, not the thing that you could keep feeding. Like, it was just sitting there unfed for like so many times. It was like, oh, we needed that. If any of the members leave, it would be awesome to have Hey or Arionator did really well. Hey or Borea would be epic members to have, which I'm sure other people will notice, although probably not notice as much as me because I'm keeping an actual chart of it to specifically remember who's consistently doing well. But I'm happy with the members and we're sticking as a team. But if any of them do leave, then I'd try and get one of those other top members to join. But I'm not because Ariana's part of Ariana. It's like Arionate, it's not Ariana. But I'm not encouraging or endorsing them to leave Ricky's clan at all, and we're full anyway. I'm not at all trying to steal members in that. I'm just saying if they, for whatever reason, they're not going to get kicked, are they? If Ricky's clan happen to disabandon, which is very unlikely, they would be welcome if we had a spot in my clan, which all that stuff's pretty unlikely. It's very unlikely that we're going to get those members because it's unlikely that they'd end up leaving those other clans, and then unlikely that we'd have a free space for them. But if we did, that'd be awesome. And Chimmy was sort of on there a bit, but sort of dropped off. But Hey and Borea are like very consistent. Okay, we're getting through. Oh, there's a lot of greenery. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, there we go. How much is that? 92. So a batch of them. We're low on this. I'll show you these things. We're real low on them. And they actually take ages to collect. I'm so annoyed about this event. We need it. We wanted the extra star. Oh, it was like 1,000 extra coins for just like nothing. Like the stars are so hard to get. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. Oh, it's just so annoying playing this game knowing that it's just almost certainly not going to work out because we're just doing so well and it's like, oh man, it's going to be so gutting when it like gets killed or if I'm like, I've played this for months and it's just not happening. Okay, you're doing that. Definitely. We got her. Alright, we've almost finished. Oh, yeah, we've almost cleaned out the whole thing of the basic stuff. And then we'll just put her on those other things. Yeah, okay, and then, yeah. Well, yeah, and then we can... And that actually didn't take long at all. The pushing sort of stopped. That's okay. Oh, that's all done. I could put her on that, or I could put another one there. Yeah. Put her on this up here. Oh, no, we'll start from the top. Work our way down. I really don't want this to be a long stream. I did it because I'm thinking that actually going forward, well, I don't even have to do the updated charts every day in that because that just takes time. Like I'll snapshot it and type it up and then just do it, but I could just do the final day to just show the charts because it was sort of fun when I was streaming lots. It was a good way to like do the stream like with every day would like analyze the little movements. But I don't know. It's just sort of it's just a shame. There's just so many things in life to do and more important things in life for me to do. Which that's just how it is. There's so much. There's so much I could do analysis on in life and that, but you sort of have to pick and choose what you are going to do it on. And I don't think doing it on this game of like every minor movement when there's hardly anyone watching the stream is like a good value thing. So I think I will still stream this a little bit. It's just so tricky. It's just I don't know. It's just I'm so aware that these games die. And I just don't want to invest huge amounts of time. It's just so sad because it's a good game and we're literally the top clan in the world, literally, for total points. So that finished on the 16. Go Super Go. There we go. We're both doing well. I can't believe it. Look, that's just insane. It's been like 10, 15 minutes and one guy's only at 9. And I didn't even have to push hard at all. Like I wasn't even ready and I didn't even have a heap of, I mean, I had a bit of stock in hand, but yeah, it's just sort of a bit crazy that we could get on there with this level of stuff. Boom. Love the chart work, but yeah, you have to make it manageable. Because with the other one, I didn't used to do that with that other one. I'd type it up, but that was it. I just type it up. I didn't even do. I mean, I did the charts on the very end. I did a few, but definitely not every day. Boom, boom. 50. Oh wow, you're done? Cool. Keep moving down. These ones, yeah, I got this one up to the next level, which is great. Oh yeah, we're getting through them. 18. Oh, got 3 of them almost ready. But yeah, we're going to type up the last event, and we'll see how it goes. Because, yeah, it's just, yeah. I don't even like to be talking about it regularly. Well, I don't know. It's like, I wish it was just working, so it's like, it wasn't even an issue to bring up. Like, well, even if the game died, well, we've still got lots of people watching, so we'll enjoy it and cover it while it lasts. But it's sort of, the reality is, unless I'm just doing this for a hobby, then it's like, this is taking up a huge amount of my time, and it's barely building my channel at all. So it's, yeah. I'll do that. And then we'll come up here and do these ones. Oh, that's so much. Yeah, man, we're fast paced. We're like really, we're harvesting hard. We're like mowing down all the stuff that needs to be got. Could get those two, but we'll just leave that. Boom. Boom. 5 seconds. Boom. Boom. Oh, just that. 92. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Boom. I'll still another minute. Whoa, okay. You'll be next. Yes, another bird. How many times do you search for things in dark mode? 2? Wait, what? I spent 17 hours on this in 1 week. Assuming it was counting right, because it missed out. It didn't count properly like last week. It's about 2 to 3 hours a day playing this. How many things do you search for in dark mode? I don't use dark mode much, I don't think. How do you... Oh, I see. How do you... Because it's with certain characters. With 2 of the characters, if I then, rather than see this as the sickle, if I move the sickle up like that, this one here, this is then like a special thing that you need to... Only 2 of the characters can find the things in dark mode. So it's the magnifying glass rather than the sickle. So the 2 of them can... Like, 2 of them can do that, and you need their skill to be able to find it. I think it's real cool. I think it reminds me of Night Mode in Clash of Clans. I remember when I did it, it reminded me of something. Yeah, that's the one. Look, gold caps, yeah. It's a good one to have that. I feel like we're going to get on this one again, which is good. Just bothers me. It's just so annoying. It's like, we're so good at this game. It's just so sad that it's just, yeah. The interest just isn't there. Because it's like, I enjoy this game, and we're doing so well at this game. So it's just such a shame that it's just like, oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, yep. To that 100 mark. I even transferred a whole heap of stuff for heaps and heaps and heaps of carrots, and you know, it was like 500 or 600 carrots in that. But they actually, I got through them really fast. I was like, wow. I was quite amazed, actually. Alright, so he's got through here. This is just a great way, if you haven't got an event on, this is just like a good example of like quickly going and getting all the critical crops. Basically without doing any respawning of stuff. It's just getting all the stuff that you can get. And yeah, all the yeah, it's quite good. Boom. Right there. And oh yeah, more up here. Yep. Another minute. Not minute. 3 minutes. 31. Yep. And then we're going to do the charts. And we've got no event. We've got no event on, so that we don't even have to worry about that at all. And I'm not going to respawn stuff. Oh, there we've been overtaken. We're still 3rd global, which is cool, but also really sad because it should. There's hey. I'm surprised how slow people are progressing now. It's like, and it wasn't like I was jamming. I haven't even done a respawn. We're just like, yeah. And it's so annoying that I missed the last thing. At least I have screenshots. It's fine, but I wanted to show it on the screen properly. Can't doing that. That one's done. The converging on this one here. Oh, it's going to take a while. But we've got through a lot of stuff. Not everything, but a lot. And boom. Oh, more. It's respawned? I think so. So yeah, we'll work towards building this bridge now. 500k, but then we're not going to unlock the island straight away. Because I don't need those things. Don't want those things. And then I'll save up heaps of coins, and then I'll just, as soon as I get to 14, this is the plan. Could change. But as soon as I get to 14, then I'll just hit it with the 900,000. Assuming I'm still playing then, because that will actually take me a while to save up for. But we're doing pretty well. Because yeah, because the devs will have to do something for people that have maxed out, because more and more people are maxing out. 3 minutes, okay, getting through. 15 seconds. Is that everything there? I think she's done. I could have got the other lady to do the those few things, but that's fine. Oh wait, no, there'll be more here, won't there? Not that much more. Snoop Dogg was in Christchurch yesterday, actually. It said from 4 PM to 10 PM, which is a very long time. Hard to imagine he performed for 6 hours. But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting, pretty incredible that he came to Christchurch. I think it said like he hadn't been here since like 2008 or something, bar like one day, which is a very long time if it was 2008. Snoop Dogg, yeah, in Christchurch. I almost felt like just going down to just like outside the theater, just because like there's like a road that in sort of, well, there's a car park, like you just drive through and just see if you can hear it. I'm sure you could. I'm sure it'd be pretty loud. But I didn't end up doing that. I considered it. But yeah, it's crazy because and then there was Chris Rock was here last year. I was gonna go to him, but it clashed with something else I had on. But I definitely was gonna go because the tickets were down to like $69 or something. I'm like, that's like pretty good to see like especially like for the infamous The Slap. But it's just weird seeing like US celebrities like in real life. Like it's like, wow, like you exist, like you're an actual person. Like I can see you. Like wow. So I would have gone to Chris Rock, and who knows if we'll do another tour. It's sort of sad because it's sort of like I'm too young to sort of like Kenny Rogers and that have sort of finished, you know, all the people from that We Are the World was a fantastic record of like some those top people from that era and that. Then they did a remake for We Are the World Haiti and that, but We Are the World the original. When did that was in the 80s, I think. That had like a heap of the top people, and I remember in like I don't know, maybe 2016 or something, I went through and then I looked up every single one that had featured in it, and only 2 of them had died. I'm like, wow. And I think that was Ray Charles and Michael Jackson were the 2 that died. I couldn't believe how few had died. I thought heaps of them would have died because it was so long ago, but no, almost all of them were still alive in that. But most of them have finished their sort of final tours, or you know, we're finishing up, and it's sort of, I'm still pretty young, so yeah. It was sort of a shame. I mean, the likes of Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift will probably come back to New Zealand. Because, well, Taylor Swift was here in 2018, I'm pretty sure. Which, and I almost bought a ticket. Almost bought a ticket in that. But I didn't. I didn't buy a ticket. So I missed that. And then Justin Bieber was here. Because it was in Auckland. It was in Auckland. So then I have to get plane tickets. And I was pretty young in 2018. So it would have been, I could have done it, but I think that it was the cost that put me off. But now I'm like, that's ridiculous. It was like $200, which, like, to see like a US celebrity in New Zealand is not that much, really. Especially since I enjoyed her music. But yeah, so I didn't, and then sadly I didn't see the Wiggles way back in 2012 or so when I had the opportunity, and then they were going to that. Well, then they rejoined for a little bit for the Australia tour to raise money for the Australian bushfires, and they did, I think, two tours, two concerts in Australia. Then on the second one, then Greg, the original guy, had a heart attack, and luckily, awesomely survived. But I don't think they'll rejoin for another tour, unfortunately. But yeah, and Justin Bieber was going to come back in late last year. I almost bought tickets to that as well. So close to buying tickets in that. But I was keeping an eye on them because there was only like 1% left in that, which sounds like nothing, but there's like 300 tickets. There's a lot of tickets in that. But then he like early in the year said, I'm cancelling it because he got the face condition. But then he said, oh no, I might come, and then ended up cancelling it. So I was very lucky I didn't buy tickets, because then I would have bought the airline ticket. And the airline tickets were as expensive as the tickets themselves. So I'm glad that I didn't. I was super close to doing so, and I'm very glad that I didn't end up getting them. Like, because if he had gone ahead with it, then I would have bought them, because I had said to someone, hey, look, like someone that didn't know Justin Bieber, he was like, he's a similar age guy to me, but he's just like no clue of sort of the modern world kind of thing. He's very different, like old-fashioned type lifestyle and that. And then I said to him in December 2021, I'm like, I think as of that point, Justin Bieber, he must have had said he was coming and that. And I was like, yo, do you want to go to Justin Bieber? Like, you know, if you want to go to Justin Bieber, like, let's go Justin Bieber and that. He's like, oh, okay. And I was like, sweet. And that. And then anyway, then I kept denying it. But then eventually, ultimately, then Justin Bieber cancelled. So we didn't end up doing that. But that would have been cool to go see him. Oh, that's right. Who came? Justin Bieber came in 2016. There was a girl in my year that went to see him. But, yeah. yeah, I like knew of Justin Bieber in 2016 and that. I knew of him as of 2011 or earlier. I remember like Justin Bieber. That was one of the first YouTube videos I saw was played in the school, at school in 2010 or 11. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was 2010, which is crazy because that baby video, which was played, only came out in 2010, so it must have been within the first few months. Because it was sort of like was so young and so like cell phones weren't widespread in 2010 among young people and that. So to sort of know about international trends, even just using the internet wasn't that big a thing. It was starting to become a thing. Like you had Balloon Tower Defense 3 or something. But it wasn't a huge thing then, and so like people that knew in my year in 2000, this is way back in 2010, that knew about Justin Bieber, like that was big because it's like, oh, how have you heard about him? Oh, I've got like an older sister or an older brother that knows about Justin Bieber. It's weird, like that's how young the whole thing was. But yeah, and it's insane, like, you know, prior to like the internet, sort of prior to 2000 when it was like mainstream in that, like clips that like you heard of in that, or like clips of politicians in that, like you couldn't really search them online because online didn't exist, and even just video formats were barely supported in that. But prior to YouTube and that, it wasn't that easy to access, which is crazy. But now it's like it's so much in that. But I don't know, it's just sort of it was almost like better when people couldn't comment in a sense, because that's just like this constant, just masses of toxic comments and like on like people just say stuff, people just awful and horrible and that, and you just say, well, just ignore the comments and sure, but it definitely contributes in that because it's like it totally influences people and influences how they think about something if all the comments they see are this and that. It's not healthy in that. Which is weird because you think, oh well, that's more, you know, democratic, more like people can be involved in that. But I don't think that's substantial. I don't think it's helped society having just masses of like comments. I don't know. In some ways, it has. Like I'm massively in favor of free speech and that, and massively for people having the right to do that and that. And in many ways it has, and in certain contexts it absolutely has in that. But on like an average given Twitter post that then you just have toxic responses to, it's like that's not helping. But that's just a tiny part of the internet. Like there's huge, it's hard to weigh up the internet because there's a lot of bad and a lot of good in that. But yeah, it's, you know, EMP could take it out. That would change the world. That would the further, like, you think that as society gets better, like, and as technology gets better, like, we'll be more and more prepared for like a disaster in that. But it's like, no, I think we're getting more and more dependent on the internet and that. Like, sort of, at the moment you still get occasional letters for different things, utility services or bank statements, but it will change to like just everything is online and that. Like how you pay is online. Like even cash is becoming less and less widespread. I'm a huge fan of cash, and now I got cash in my pocket. Yes, I got cash in my pocket right now, and cash on my bench, and cash, not like mainly just coins, not like, no, I do have a few notes actually. But yeah, I love the cash. Cash is great. So, but people are so dependent on the internet that when it actually collapses, if it collapses, that will just be catastrophic. And I remember there was a thing about, I can't remember, Ted Cruz had some concern about this, who controlled the servers or something. This was years ago. I don't really remember exactly, but yeah, over like the ownership, and it's weird because like, you know, who owns the internet and that, and there's service providers, there's the government, there's also, you know, there's domain people, GoDaddy or Epic and stuff like that. It's a whole wide thing. But yeah, as we're getting more progress, it just, and even with the pools in Christchurch and that, like there's one called QE2, which used to be awesome in that, built in the 1973, and for the 1974 Commonwealth Games, and then 2010 there was earthquake, and then it just got scrapped. But it was amazing. Now they've rebuilt one in the new place, probably cost them a fortune, and it's substantially worse than the original one. And then it's like, how is it, we've had like decades of like water technology and infrastructure technology, and it's like substantially worse than that. I think it's because of all the health and safety stuff. It just messes it up. But yeah. Welcome to the stream, Ricky. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. I caught you in the eye, just like as I was talking. I'm like, I just finished that, and then we'll see. And there we go. We're the champions, my favorite. You are indeed. You are indeed. We'll be back to the end. We're the champions. There we go. The song. Yeah. Well done. Well done. I'll be adding you. I'll be doing the graphs of you this stream, and that. No need to stay around, but that's what I'm going to be doing. Which includes you as first. Every single snapshot I got, including to the end. And very impressive, and you yourself, personally, were doing insanely well. I was watching you on there, and you were there till almost the end. You're doing so well, man. Yeah. We're the two. We're really the two. Because I'm not sure. I think Verwheat. No. The Ice Cycle apparently created a clan. I'm not sure if Clash with Style has. But as far as I'm aware, we're the only the two active clans left, and it's cool. Your team's doing well. My team's doing well. It's awesome. It's fun. It's good. It's just so sad that the game isn't substantially more popular, and unless the devs put a heap more time and effort into updating it, I think the game's going to get killed. But I'm really enjoying it. I think, you know, your team's doing incredible. Our team's doing incredible. It's so good. But yeah, you guys just absolutely killed it. You yourself, personally, I saw you contributed massively. And then you had Arionator02 doing super well. Wouldn't mind them in our clan. Yeah, it was a solid effort. Well done. That's super cool that you guys get a first for the record. That's epic. Ricky, is Heyday going to actually appear in Love and Pies? Probably not. So, because I've been seeing this stuff about Love and Pies and Heyday, and oh, sorry, I should show you where I'm responding to. And I'm like, what is it? Like, is the Heyday, is like Love and Pies a mini game in Heyday, or how is it? Is Love and Pies going to feature Heyday? Because I remember I did one stream on it ages ago, and that it was sort of just like your typical. I mean, apparently it was like more story based than most of them, and that, but sort of the match 3. It's not my type of tea. Like, I mean, it's okay in that, and if 2012 would be like, sweet, this is a sick game, and in 2022, it's like, yeah, it's okay. But not like, if, in the absence of if there's not many games, yeah, I'd play it. But given all the different types of games, I wouldn't gravitate to it. Supercell is the parent company of Trail Mix, but they're separately run. And it makes so much better these days, though. I grew up looking in the media. There's many things it does make a lot better for sure. Like the fact that yeah, email versus letter is a cool thing. I don't know, but then there's all the tracking in that, which is real sus. The privacy stuff is real dodgy. Yeah, which there's steps you can take to mitigate it, but like the average person not at all I know more about privacy than the average person in that. But that's like such a low bar because people like know nothing about privacy in that. Like I know a tiny bit in that, above average, but that's not at all hard to be. And I don't know much about privacy, but I know more than the average person. Like I've watched a bit of Rob Braxman, who is helpful on the topic. The first YouTube video I ever watched was the funny video of Justin Bieber singing "Baby" with the goat bleating. My kids were on YouTube before me and showing me that. I see. I remember you saying that before. Yes, Justin Bieber. He was 2010. Well, he's before then, but yeah. Yeah, because he's a bit older than me. Well, quite a bit older than me. Well, how much older than me? I'm not sure. Taylor Swift, 1989. Good year to be born. Good year to be born. People these days don't know how much to deal with other people, so they don't interact in real life, hence they post dumb comments. People are, like, tailgating. It's so annoying. Like, today, people are just tailgating all the time. It's annoying. And honestly, today there was a cop car following me, a police van, and I honestly felt pressure to speed and that. I felt pressure to speed because they were like they weren't tailgating me, they were like almost tailgating me, not quite, but they're close. And I was like, oh, and it was in a 30 zone. I was like, oh, I hate 30 zones as well. It's so annoying. It's just so annoying. It's so annoying. I get tailgated all the flipping time. And that, and I use cruise control, and I not heaps, but sometimes in that I'll put it on 100 in that, so I'm literally going at the speed limit in that, and I'll have people tailgating me all the time. It's so annoying. I just absolutely hate it when that happens. And then people passing me all the time when I'm literally on 100, which is the maximum speed limit. It's like, dude, like most people are speeding that, but then they're tailgating me and putting me at risk and really annoyed at me. It's like, dude, I hate the speed limit of this as well. I want to get an increase in that. But it's not my fault in that. But it's like, they'll just take it. It's like, dude, vote for a government that is not going to lower all the speed limits. That is just, that also agrees. Like, I'd say, like, of the 5 parties, one of them is really pushing to have them lower. And then one party is pushing to have them higher. And then the other ones are sort of neutral in that. But it's like, dude, like, people just take it out on other people in that. But it's like, no, get officials in and not going to do the speed. I mean, it's sort of somewhat council, somewhat government. It's more government for this. Well, the speed limit is a government thing. But it so annoys me when people are tailgating me in that. It's like, dude, I want the speed limits increased in that. But it's so annoying. So annoying there. But yeah, it was funny because it was like, when do you ever actually feel like you're like the cop car's behind you and you feel like you should like? I felt like, oh, I need to speed because they're just gonna be so annoyed at me right now because I'm going 30 in that. It's like, oh, it's so slow. 30 so slow in that. And then speedos are apparently like 4 out or something, which then means you're really going like 26 in that. And then I don't want to go over 30 in that because it's like, oh, the van's following me. It's like, oh. It's just like, go. I was like, oh, this is so stressful. I feel like I feel like, not like speed heaps in that, but sort of feel like I need to go like 35 or something because they're just going to be like they're just going to pull me over at this point because they're just not annoyed that I'm going slow. Eventually, I swapped lanes in that, and then we went separate. But it's like, when I'd never experienced, like, I feel like, well, no, I might have actually, but I felt like I felt pressure to speed because a cop car was behind me, because, like, it's like going 30, it's like, oh, this is so slow, and they're, like, following me, and you, like, they want to go faster, and it's like, ah, come on, I don't want to be going 30, man, but if I go over 30, you're gonna ping me. It was not good, it was not nice. But yeah, people tailgating me all the time. It so annoys me in that. So, but my point was back to the thing. And people, I think, are way more aggressive, way more passive aggressive in that. Because cars, I think, are a form of anonymity. And that people in the cars, they'll act way more indecently than if they're in person in that. Like, people don't like it's that in the cars, they just tailgate all the time. So many people do it in that. And it's like, I don't understand how people don't notice this and just like feel this constant like passive aggressiveness by people in that. I don't get, like, I think it's because then most people just speed in that, and so then they don't notice it because everyone's just, well, not everyone, but a lot of people are speeding, and thus then it's like, oh well, they don't notice it. The thing is, I think I'm massively in favor of increasing the speed limits in that. I want to go faster in that. It's like, given the fact they've put the law in that you have to go 50, or you have to go 30, or you have to go 100, I'm gonna follow it. I hate following it. It's so annoying. I do not want to be going 30 or 50 in that. I want to be going faster than that. But then these cars tailgate me. It's like, dude, I'm not the enemy here. It's so annoying. But it's like, I hate the speed limit, but they've put it, so I'm gonna follow it. But I don't want to be following it, but I follow it. But it's really annoying when people are tailgating me. It's it grinds my gears so much in that. So annoying. So yeah, it's but people are just so constantly. It's like, and then you sort of get somewhat immunity to just like. It's not pleasant though. It's not pleasant having people tailgating you and that, and it happens so frequently. But I don't get how most people just think, oh, most other people are like just really nice people, and it's like, dude, give them like the slightest bit of anonymity, and they'll not be nice people. Like, I don't know, but I don't see how people don't see that. Like, people are just so hostile in that. But people just don't see that. Tailgating is hostile. It's aggressive. It's like, hey, look, I'm going to follow you really closely in that. So if you have to suddenly brake, you're going to get smashed. So, like, you can't even, it's not even safe to pull over when it's 100. You're not even allowed to stop on the highway. So it's just ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. Almost everything has a possibility of use for bad, real. People don't know how to use their brains for actual thinking. Keep gold and diamonds. It's Heyday, because this one's got the gems. I was thinking the rewards were better, but at least they needed to have it like Clash of Clans, where like the top 3 clans get like X amount of gems divvied up. That was such a good idea, and Clash of Clans introduced that so long ago. I mean, it was hardly any clans would ever get it in that, because it was only 3, but it was just cool how there'd be a reward for the top 3. Powering it. Magnifying event, we held off getting 3 stars. It's not worth it. Because you need your guys for other things, or it's just like gonna take too long. You could get it 1 star and then get the gold bonus in that. Because there's a few clans that are doing really well on that. I've been somewhat updating the leaderboard. Right, the stories. He anticipates the line ahead of time. Yeah. Pies is a drama-based game. The story is awesome. Interesting. I never have, like, I personally never have, like, even in games, like, it'll be like, you are the dwarves that are defending off the attack of it, and I'm just like, okay, so we get the green counters, and then the red ones will try and, like, go forward every turn or something. I'm just like, yeah. I got followed by the police once. They gave me a fine for not having a road tax. I just picked it up from the mott and haven't done it. It cost me a fortune. Sounds not good. Yeah, in the US, We know that the cops don't pull you over unless you exceed more than a certain amount. So or go 5 over the limit. And that's sort of in New Zealand and that. Yeah, it's like sort of if you go like within 4 over or so, like they say people encourage you to go 104. People that were like, even when I'm driving people in that, they'll be like, just speed up. Everyone does it in that. It's like, I'm not, this is the speed limit. I don't like it. I really don't like it. But I just stick to the 100, and if someone's been real passive aggressive, I'll then stick it on cruise control, because it's like, I'm going 100, I'm not even varying, it's just on 100, like on 100, exactly 100 in that. And so if you're tailgating me, that's 100% you. But it's just so annoying, because it's like they take it out on other people, and it's like, I'm not the one that wants the speed limits like this. Don't exceed more than a certain amount, 5 over the limit. And that. But they get the government, like, well, they sort of have waves of threatening, and they say 0 tolerance. So like, if you go like a K over, you're getting fined in that. It is like, it never really happens or changes behavior in that, because like, well, if that was actually working, then like just tailgating and mass speeding would stop, but it doesn't. So it's obviously, they're like, okay, we're not going to tolerate it anymore and that, but it doesn't seem to have any effect that I can notice. Gets annoyed when he gets behind people and they slow down below the speed limit. England. Someone tailgates, I ignore, but my camera will record it. But then, will the police do anything if you sent the recording? Because you could have a dash cam. The thing is, I'd be like, if it like automatically sent it, it would daily. There'd be multiple people daily that it would get sent to in that. But I doubt the police would. I doubt police would do anything in that. But they get so close, you can't even see their number plate. That's how close they get. When looking in the rear vision mirrors and the side mirrors. Because the side mirrors you can see a bit further back, but sometimes they get so close that you can't see it in any of the three. Yeah. But I don't think the police would do anything. The police here don't even do anything. Like, there's just tens of thousands of cars stolen every year in New Zealand. And, like, it's just, like... Yeah, it's just, and I think it's just absolutely terrible. Like, there's just no way that should be happening, but it just does. And like, I know people, like a person, and they got robbed. They just, like, their sheds just got raided and that. Cops didn't show up for 4 days. And people in the neighborhood had seen that the same sus person that had gone around and that. Cops didn't even interview the neighbors of, well, what does the person look like in that? Just turns up 3 days later and that. It's just absolutely appalling in that. It's just like it's like a well, not like, the cops do good stuff in that. But there's just masses of crime that they just don't do anything about, and it's just I think it's just so sad. I think it's so wrong. It's like, that's literally a job, and if the claim is, well, there's not enough, well, get more police. That's literally one of the only functions that the government is like absolutely responsible for, and that, like, more like policing and policing crime in that. But it's just, New Zealand is just getting terrible in that. There's like ram raids and that, all these people, teenagers often, just smashing into dairies and that, just ram raid after ram raid after ram raid. It's just awful. It's just awful in that. But it's not getting solved in that. And some of the time the cops will catch them and, oh, well, they're under 18, so we'll just let them go. Back to drop them home, and then, oh, next weekend, they've ram raided again. It's just appalling. Absolutely disgraceful. As you hear, they get charged it. If a tailgater hits you here, they get charged. Oh, right. I haven't had a tailgater hit me in that. They get awfully close, like dangerously close. So if I had to brake, they would hit me in that. I fortunately don't have to suddenly brake, very rarely, and fortunately never when there was a tailgater behind me. But if I did, smash. Cams are good for insurance. Interesting. Our policing courts accept dash cam evidence. Hard to get more police. Almost all the departments understaffed as can't recruit enough quality people. Interesting. Because I know, yeah, like I knew someone in New Zealand that was trying to get into the police and that, and it was like they just like only accepted a few people, and they just like cut off applications, say no, we're only accepting this many per year and that, and it was like really hard to get into it and that. So it was like, yeah, like keen people wanting to go in, but yeah, it just seemed like, and yeah, they sort of have had like a similar amount of that. There's been one guy, centralist party called New Zealand First, in that, and the main guy of that has been calling for more police for years, and that, but just yeah, it's not great. I always stay a good distance from cars in front. Yeah, same. I say solid, safe distance, like two or more seconds. Yeah, win 100. So yeah. Our police are underpaid, plus have so many hating on them. Yeah, that's real sad. There's a vicious cycle in that. One of Jordan Peterson's rules is don't carelessly undermine institutions or something. Yeah. Okay. We are going to get on to the Excel. Yes, we are. But I'll go for like, oh, there we go. I'll go for like 5 minutes and that, and then be back. Should have put her on this ages ago. Ooh, that's a nice one. We don't need those ones as much though. Solid. A few more things have spawned, but some more of them. Oh, I should have put this on before I started chatting, but that's okay. 3. That's not great. Boom. Okay. Could put them on fish. Yeah, probably a good idea. That'll lock them up for 45 minutes, yeah. Boom. Boom. It's nice to have you both here. Right, okay. Boom, there we go. That's a solid amount of time. Boom. Boom. Because I'm not going to heavily push. I could heavily push, but I'm not going to. So that's a good one for night. So is that. And we actually need those ones now. 1 hour. So we can do better with this. That's good there. Boom. Oh, 1.5 hours. That's a long time. How are we going? Whoa! Oh wow, Lily's getting ahead. We're still 4th global. And there's still 3rd Canadian Bacon getting up there. Ricky's one. Oh, I should snapshot it now. Nah, I'll give it. I'll wait. I'll do the processing of the stream stuff. Wish I could turn off Arena Bot here on Trovo. I wonder if there's a way to do it. I could try. Yeah, not enough there. Oh, we got the little orange thing on the side now. So they're all pretty active. Yeah, we're going to get into the Excelia. And we're going to do a heap of stuff. I'll show you the final. We got the final here. There it is. So there we go. Ricky's got first. With a 300 lead. That's pretty solid. 150, yeah, no, we would have been on the very borderline. Well, it might have been 180 if we hadn't got that event. Now, we sort of stayed, we were doing pretty well, but it was sort of, like, just a tiny bit more. Like, 10-15% more, and we would have been, like, up at 4th. Like, it's very close between 922 and 108. Like, that's less than 100 points, and that's, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions. But it doesn't really matter as long as we're on there. That's the main thing. Alberta got on. Southern Skies got on. A lot of key ones. So we will be doing all that, which is going to be fine. Going to be good. We've done these two, so it will take us a little while, but we'll go through, and that will be our task. That will be our task. So yeah. Then because how do we do it? Oh, do we put it like way down? Like well down, I see. 4th. And we've done those two, so they go way, way down. And then I guess that goes like that. Oops. Boom. And that's it at that point. And then oh, that was to figure out the 36. Yeah, so I can get rid of that. And then we'll go through, yeah, Ricky in second. Oh, technically the first one, but that doesn't really count. As I've said before, it's sort of like a borderline one. So, and then we're just going to assume that, so if that was that, we'll say it's the 7th. Man, we haven't streamed in ages, that's crazy. Oh, that's a little bit blurry. Moose Crew. Yeah, as soon as I'm done typing all this stuff up and doing the graphs, I'm off to bed. And even then, it's still going to take ages. Oh, Alberta was on then. Oh, K9, never heard of them. Moose Creed. Sweden. Okay, I'll be back. I will be back in like 5 minutes. But if you're off, Ricky, that's all good. Wonderful to see you. Hokey doke, Lynn. And well done, Ricky, on the solid effort. I will be back in 5 minutes. You're welcome to stay. But yeah, no worries if you're off. It was wonderful to see you. y'all. Man, did that go off that quick? What? Oh, well, I'm back. We're going to be doing another thing. Okay, what was I going to say? A few things. It makes me really sad what's happening in the world. Really sad. And it's crazy because, like, yeah, they say, like, are you happy with the direction of the country or the world or whatever? And like, back in the day, it was like, most people were like, yeah. But now it's like, most people are like, no. It's like, wait, what? Like, it's just like so many people on both the right and the left are like, no, the country's going in a terrible direction. It's like, oh my goodness, because there's like really, it's like, okay, well, this is just we all agree it's going in a bad direction. That's not helpful though, because like that's terrible. Like no one's happy with where it's going. But then for various reasons, yeah, like once they'll be like, oh, it's because the other side is getting so much gain and say and that, and the other side thinks of the other side, and that it's crazy. It's real sad. The South Africa is sad. There's still the majority in New Zealand for the last few months say that the country's going in the wrong direction. Which is interesting. Yeah, the majority say the country's going in the wrong direction. Well, it's under 50%, but it's like 49% say it's going in the wrong direction, 43% saying it's going in the right direction. It's very close. It's pretty close. It's still majority negative, and then like there's a percentage that don't know. I really do like Bill O'Reilly's analysis in that. He makes some very acute points in that. Welcome back. Thank you, Ricky. For those of you who don't know, he's an American. I've mentioned him a few times. An American radio talk show host. Originally, he was on the O'Reilly Factor, which was a show on Fox News. But then he got removed from that or left that, and now he's got his own show in that, which he effectively does the same thing, but it's under a new name. I'm not sure what the new name is. I listen to him on Rumble, and yeah, he does a really interesting analysis in that, and I don't agree with everything he says, but he seems to be very sincere and very honest and accurate in how he reports in that. And it's good for me to be listening. It's like, oh yeah, no, I agree with that, don't agree with that. But it's like, no, it's good for me to challenge and listen to stuff that I then, because like, this guy actually seems very credible in that and like genuinely. And he actually knows it, and like he knows like, for example, just a very minor thing in that. Like, for example, Trump went to East Palestine in Ohio with the train crash, and then took water and McDonald's for them and that, and they did a speech in that, and then Bill O'Reilly analyzed that. Well, they didn't. The media didn't. That none of them. Most of them didn't even cut at all to Trump's speech in that. Like none. But he said, which would be unheard of 8 years ago, even 4 years ago. They would have, and then he said his analysis, like, well, I wouldn't, you wouldn't do the whole speech, but you give it, 5-10 minutes and that, and it's like, that's a very specific, acute observation. Like, the vast majority of people would have no idea, well, what is the norm? What is the standard? Like, what do you do? Do you do, like, a minute, a second? Don't cover it all, cover the whole thing? Like, most given people, myself and most people, would have no idea. But he, like, actually knows the industry. He knows what fair coverage actually looks like. What is actually fair? What is good? What is the standard? What is the norm historically in that? And his show was rated got the award for like the most balanced show or most fair show or something multiple years in a row. So, and he didn't get that for no reason in that. It's an actually balanced. It is a balanced show. But just that tiny acute observation. Only very few people, those with understanding and of that whole industry and how it works, would know that and think, okay, well, 10 minutes is a fair amount to give to a speech that Trump gave in that. I have no idea what the fair amount is. He knows in that. And so he can therefore he's far better equipped to call out bias in that on both sides, because he actually understands what is normal, what is bias in it. He actually gets it. Whereas like most people in that were like, oh well, we agree and trust those people in that, and don't like, and it's like we definitely know in some cases, but in other cases it's far harder to tell. Versus someone with like Bill O'Reilly, he like really understands it. And then another thing, he made a good point about like a host said, we're like, well, they said, where was Trump during Afghanistan or something in that, which then Bill O'Reilly said was a lie, because Trump did go to Afghanistan there, but regarding, because then Biden went to East Palestine, I think he went. Yeah, he did go. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he went. I'm not. I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure he went. But then Bill O'Reilly said that the comment. No. The Afghanistan comment, but they also commented the hosts that he didn't. Would he go for other train crashes or something? But then Bill O'Reilly's team searched it up and found that there was only 2 train crashes during Trump's presidency in that. I think there's one in 2017, one in 2019 in that, and he said there was like nothing. It was sort of like not like I think some people died, but there was like nothing that the president could do. Whereas in this case, with this Palestine and all the pollution, like there's something like they could do, and it just made me think of the role of the president in that, and it's like, oh yeah, I guess I didn't think of it as that, like sort of like a moral support. I mean, I guess it is a hugely moral support in that. Which I thought was interesting. Oh yeah, on the Wikipedia it said that it said like, and Tucker Carlson's into a strong president or something. It's like, of course, who's not into a strong president? Like, I couldn't believe that they even listed that. Like, what? Of course he's like, who's not? Like, how's that at all? Like, that's a good thing. But yeah, it just made, like, regarding the Bill O'Reilly thing, it made me think of, well, yeah, what is the role of a president in that? And yeah, if there's like something that there's like they can't really do anything about, then if there's other reasons for them to be there, sure, but then it wouldn't make sense to. Whereas in a case of like where people were in disarray over an incident, then and so it just made me think about what is the role of the president, and part of that role is encouraging people via visiting events that go wrong, and that even if the president can't specifically fix it, sort of like that is then and it was just so Bill O'Reilly does very good analysis even with the polls, and that he says like, okay, yeah, it's 40% Democrats, 60% Republicans, and that on the analysis as to if it's an accurate poll. Very interesting guy. So I do listen to him, not every show, but I'll just listen to this, like 20 minutes in that. 25 minutes, and he's a guy that I listen to. There's only so much I can listen to, but yeah, I find him a really interesting guy. He does it really well. So yeah, that's him. That's him. Hopefully, tonight it would be nice to have popcorn. If I finish soon enough, it's probably going to take ages to do this, but if I do, it'd be nice to have popcorn. I hope I don't get popcorn lung, but I don't think that comes from the way I do the popcorn, where I just pop it with the air dryer and you put butter on it. Not the same as the microwave stuff. I don't have the microwave stuff. Even like years ago, I remember reading like dodgy stuff about it. But I don't know if it's true because no, they did. I think it had trans fat or something in it, or I don't know. There's a whole heap of stuff like, and then people say there's potential carcinogens in Barocca. There's so much stuff out there, so much information. It's very hard to actually find out what's true, and you have different people pushing different things, and people that have like a Barocca alternative or a health Barocca. Different thing might say, no, Barocca's bad, don't go Barocca and that, and then Barocca company would probably put out articles saying, like, Barocca really boosts, like, we recommend Barocca, and it's like, I don't have much Barocca, very rarely, actually. The world is going, I agree with that. But he hasn't yet, okay. I thought, one thing they really need to do in the States is repair the train tracks. The images I've seen is shocking. And I've seen a few pictures of all the looting of the parcels, the Amazon parcels, but I haven't seen pictures elsewise. There's so much to know about. It's just insane. In Japan, they've been so much on the tracks, as if accidents happen, and tracks as if accidents happen. It's a big thing. We actually have railways still in New Zealand. Not that many left, but we still have some transporting coal and stuff. Huge, but then, because I remember like way back when Trump was in, well, it wasn't that long, but near the start, they talk about the $1 billion infrastructure bill. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know what happened with it. But it is like, it's just such a mess, because there's arguments over, okay, but then we want it for our town, or with this politics, we want it here, or we want the funding there. It's just so crazy. You just can't. It's just so broken now. And now there's like, Biden's like suggesting a $6.8 trillion thing. $6.8 trillion. That's so much. Like, that's insane. Like, that's crazy amount of money. Insane. And then, then the bank just went bust. What was it called? Silicon Valley Bank, gone. FTX, that was a scam. Yeah. Real Jordan, and yeah, the people that promote them, then you're like, don't really trust them anymore. People that promoted it. But that said, if someone was promoting it just before it collapsed, I thought, well, you'd almost think that then that they clearly that was genuinely what they believed, because otherwise they just screwed their reputation in that. If they knew it was about to collapse and were then promoting it, like, then it almost proves that they like weren't in the loop, because otherwise then they just look terrible. Now that they've promoted it, that it's just collapsed in that, but. Yeah, you could. Yeah, there definitely be like records of like who promoted what, of all the like key people and who said what about. But I guarantee it'd be like, it would never be like, I endorse this thing. It'd just be like subtle comments in that, like, I've considered investing in that, and it's like, well, then do you? It would not just be a black and white like, yes, I support this, like a month out from it collapsing, or no, I do not support it. It would just be like all sorts of minor nuisance comments here and there. Yeah. Well, I'll see if I can find it. There's just so much. I could just do streams of just talking about all this stuff. I don't know much about it, but strong. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't even get. This is insane. With Tucker's political views. A preference for a strong U.S. president. What do you mean, a preference for a strong? Who doesn't have a preference for a strong? Like, what does that even mean? Like, how is that? That's not even a political view. If it is, if that's a political issue, that's insane. Like, what? Like a preference for a strong U.S. Who does not want a strong U.S. president? Other than people that want the U.S. to default, to do badly. That's just that's insane that that's a political view. Are you in favor of a strong president, or are you like, nah, you want a dud, you want a weak president? Nah. Like, what? Like, of course you want a strong, like, what is, it's just insane. I just, like, that is just insane. Like, it's just like a joke that they even put that there. Like, it's just like, how does it do anything but not make you look good? Like, I don't, like, how can that's like, how is that even controversial? How is that even a different opinion? Like something notable that's substantial that then is like that's just insane. That's absolutely insane. It's like, my goodness. That's like, it's unbelievable. Like, who would not want to go down as having, like, of course you support a strong US president. That's honestly, unless you're rooting for the US to fall, of course you support a strong US president. It's just insane to me. Absolutely insane. Okay. Huge percentage of bridges. Welcome. Yeah, there we go. Welcome, Reversey. I'm just chatting about stuff, and we'll get back to that. Drivers get told to speed up or slow down by. Wow. If they overrun on the station, they can get in trouble too. So the Amazon, yeah. Japan depends heavily on the trains. Interesting. I've never thought of Japan as a train. I probably haven't even seen a photo of a train in Japan. Oh yeah. And they like push. That's, yeah. And someone mentioned that. Someone mentioned that, like, it was probably a talk show host in the last like couple of weeks, about how they push people onto it. Like, that's how efficient they are. Wikipedia writers. Many of them in favor of age limits. For voting or for what? Oh, right. Really? For the president? Oh, okay. Oh, I strongly differ with you there. Strongly differ. This is like, you mean age or term limits? Like, if you mean like, yeah. Yeah. Interesting. I definitely oppose age limits. The younger one, the requirement, the base requirement, definitely. But definitely not a capped one on oldness. This is such an interesting discussion. Politicians. I see. It's if I turn it, that's what makes it sharp. Oh wait, no, but no, I was gonna put on a different crop though. Because I'm just aware as soon as I go back to that other thing, I'll just be like doing that for ages. Boom, boom. Do we need any more potatoes? 72 is kind of a lot. I guess we'll just put on like an hour. Oh yeah, we should be checking this. We don't want to get a headache. Oh, 74. Yeah, that's kind of, those trades can be helpful. 1 hour and 1 hour. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh yeah. Oh, those two battling it out. Oh, so you're what? So you're not pushing this one, are you, Ricky? Some more in favor of term limits than age. Boom. Because you could argue it's a spectrum between. Well, no, because there already are limits on some things you have to meet in order to become president. Because you could argue that it's undemocratic to like add in caveats like you're not allowed over a certain age. You could say, well, the ultimate democracy is people being allowed to choose whoever they want. You could make that. You could make that case. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go start typing stuff up. 80-year-olds still controlling any government. It's not right. Should be more age appropriate. As older generations are set in their ways. Not open to okay, I strongly disagree with you there, Ricky. Strongly disagree. But that's okay. That's okay. You're the type that can have a civil conversation, which I'm all about. All about. I met someone today that looked so like Tucker Carlson. Like, when I saw them, I'm like, you look so... It's like I know you. Like, you look so familiar in that. And then eventually I realized, oh yeah, I'd met them at a party two months ago and that. But then I'm like, you look more familiar than just that party. Like, and then I'm like, and then after like an hour, I'm like, you look just like Tucker Carlson. I didn't tell him that. I was gonna tell him that, but I was like, it was an apolitical environment, and it was like, I should have mentioned it, but I didn't. But yeah, it was like, this guy looks so like him. It's like, whoa. He's like, his hair, his face, and when he smiled, it looked exactly the same. It was like, what? It's like younger. Yeah, like, I don't know, maybe 30. Yeah. Debate. Love it when debate's civil. It's good. It's like, it's weird because like debates, like most of the time, most people just debating on, it's like theoretical. Like, it's like, I haven't read any studies about like whether, you know, the age, you know, 80-year-olds or 70-year-olds controlling government, and like nothing. Like, it's just entirely 100% opinion in that. Which then you could say, well, the best debates would be ones that are like informed with lots of info. But you can't report it like a study. It's, I mean, you could correlate. You could do the age of the president and then correlate it with the relative popularity, if that was a way to measure it. But then if you're doing that, well, then the people vote in old president, so then it's they clearly want that. Otherwise, they wouldn't vote them in. So, I don't know, like, what, well, because then you could base it and measure on performance. I don't know, like, I don't know, I'm just trying to think of how would you do a study to empirically prove, but then I think it's not really a study, it's sort of an opinion thing in that. But I do agree that some people in older generations are set in their ways, but then I'd say that young people were just, like, mirrored, like, far worse than being set in their ways, but just being extremely hostile or arrogant or despising of the older generations in that. And I think it's much worse than set in your ways, which are like mostly good ways. That's how I would look at it. Find a study to back up almost anything. Studies are often based on criteria. Very easy to set the view you want to study. I'm not set in my ways. Yeah, there's many old people that absolutely... Well, yeah, I'm like, most old people are, like, well, it depends, like, on open... Like, not on everything, but on a lot of things. On some things. You're not a politician. But then that's not a set in your ways issue because you're old. That's just like a, I can't afford to change my position because politically I'll get defeated issue. Which has got... That's not an age thing. I mean, people that are older would then have been in politics longer than that. But... Yeah, people just sort of, politics just brings out a lot of toxic. It's just gets, a lot of lies, a lot of, I've seen enough older Japanese men that are conservative and not open to change. There are people that are not open to change, for sure, absolutely. But yeah, there's people that are. But yeah, I'd argue that that actually young people are. Gen Z is less open to change. I mean, in some ways they're not, because they're so malleable that but then that's not healthy if it's just like a majority they're going with and that. But yeah, I feel like I'd like the typical. Yeah, like if you took up what's a controversial issue, I'm sure I could have far more civil, open to change discussion with an older person than the average Gen Z person in New Zealand, and probably the US. Acquainted. Bring back Crossfire? Question mark. Nah, I don't think that would. Yeah, don't think that would happen. Should always be in their 40s, 30s, and 50s. In New Zealand, they are. In New Zealand, they are. Most of the politicians in New Zealand are under 50, which it's very young, very high turnover. And that's without term limits. We don't have term limits in New Zealand. I don't think do we have any term limits in New Zealand? I don't know if we do, because the council doesn't have term limits, and not the Christchurch one, not the Invercargill one, and not the government. And despite that, people just gone. There's like barely any that are pre-2000s left. Whereas it like in the US, you got like people from the 80s and I think more Biden from the 70s. Yeah. Conservative, but can defend my views logically and rationally, not just blindly. Anyone in the 20s. There's like such a narrow criteria. Like 20s, nope. 30s, nope. 60s, nope. 40s, there's like super narrow. I definitely wouldn't think that. And that's every 20 years it's changing anyway. So like 30 at age 39, the person's like, I mean, you could argue this, 39, nah, you're just like useless. 40, yes, you're exactly what we need. 100 messages today. Gen Z, millennials. Gen X. Baby boomers. Silent generation? Lol, Ricky, after listening for a few years, I'm not sure I'd call you a conservative. Common sense. Yes. We got a guy, a mayor in New Zealand, who's like 20s. He was like so young. Of Bluff, I think it was. He might be like 25. And then we got like Nick Smith. He's much older. He's been in politics before. Bluff Mayor NZ. How old is the Bluff Mayor? I don't know where you can find the mayor. Census. There's a council. South Regional. I don't know. Anyway, we got a young guy in. Let's get Elon as the new president. I know a lot of people that don't like Elon. He's interesting what he's doing. I think Twitter's better since he took over, for sure. We should have more companies running countries. There's like a lot of people wouldn't like you for that. Let's say, Businesses are the problem, not the solution. Well, yeah, I mean, Trump's a businessman. Definition of conservative is changing. Companies running countries. Yeah, get rid of the corruption. It's very hard to do. But, yeah. Can't always predict Elon's views and actions. The bigger the government, the smaller the citizen. I'm a fan of small government. Divide up the power. Give any one group. Yeah, don't give like all the power to one group. Like that's like dangerous. Like if like well, yeah, I mean communism. The governments that didn't work out. It was evil. The country is just a large business, and the ones that run them around the world keep messing them up. I'm a fan of small government myself. What's the guy in? There's not many guys in Hollywood that are, but there's the guy from Wild Hogs. Tim Allen, who played Buzz Lightyear. He's a fan of small government. Politicians are self-centered and short-term focused and are only there to get the rich. Well, yeah, a lot of them are. But then again, they're rich in that, so then they sort of keep an eye out for their cronies. Small governments. Well, there we go. That's like massive. That's massive. That we agree on that is huge. Like huge. Like that's a massive like difference. A huge difference in that. Even it could like a website called All Sides, and it shows the left and the right. And basically a massive thing is how big do you want the government in that? And so the right is like nah. Like small government, we want the government out of our lives. You know, communities can help each other, families can help each other in that, charities can help, churches can help. Whereas the left is like, no, we want bigger government. We want bigger government in this area, in this area, in this area, in this area, and that. So that's a huge separating divide. Yeah. And it's inflation. Oh man, I do not like inflation, and I do not like big debt. Billions of dollars of debt, trillions of dollars of debt, billions in New Zealand, trillions in the US. Not a fan. Not a fan. It's like that's like the worst thing. Like if it like not necessarily the worst, but as in like if you care about like future generations. Surely you do not want to hand them billions of dollars of debt, trillions of dollars of debt. Like that's just not good. That's not a good thing to. And then they become politicians and think, well, why am I the one that has to then pay it down and then sacrifice my political career? Like I'll just keep spending, and it's like, and then they all do that, and then oh look, we're at $20 trillion of debt. I feel that since one man or woman can really be good in every area, that who a leader has advised. Yes, for sure. It's funny how they have so much money, become a politician with a specific salary, but after they term in power, they're extremely off the stuff. It's absolutely sus. It's insider trading, dodgy, so dodgy. Thus the less money you have in government, the less ways to be corrupt, or the less extent that you can be corrupt in that. I mean, that's what's holding third world countries back. Corruption, massive issue. And thus the less money, the less power, the less corruption. Rare exceptions. We have a few local ones that I highly respect. Like pensions. The untouchables. spend that money on bridges and train tracks and highways. Chaos. Oh, it's crazy. It's just broken, man. It's so broken, man. The incentives are so stuffed up as well. It's just, yeah, like, if, for example, you have a really high salary, then a lot of people are like, oh, that seems awfully profitable. I think I'll go do that. Not good incentives in that. If you have, like, a no salary, it's like, well, then people that are poor can't do it because they don't have any money. So it's like, well, when, what do you set the salary at? It's hard. It's just, it's tricky, man. It's tricky. Service. Well, I'll come back to the conversation. I'm going to go type up some stuff. Won't be here for long since I will. Hey, Shardlight, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, Shardlight. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Boom. Used to be Dotty. What happened? 101 Dalmatians. 726. It's going to take so long, man. Oh my goodness. But I can't not do it now, because otherwise we're just going to get way, way, way back. I mean, I could do this, like, not on stream. I don't have to do this on stream. I mean, technically I could just do the final ones, but it's kind of cool having these. 74, but it all takes time. It would be nice to have an AI that could just go bam and just, it could do it. It could, like, make my charts for me, honestly. It actually could. But I like being able to color them myself, but could easily, like, extract all this data and type it. I mean, you could just use API and then you don't even need a thing. Okay, that there. I'll cut. Boom. That's that one done. And a total of 16850. Auto sum. We got a percentage. Still pretty high. Players. Hey, here's Artinator. O2. Hey, hey, hey. Jiminy. Clint. Lily. Hey, look who it is! Look who it is! That's great! Let's go! Pushing hard or hardly pushing? Pushing hard. And then your other member, PD Farms. And your top guy, also. West Knight. No one talks about the East Knight. And Mills. Yeah, you pushed that event so hard, Ricky. Good on you. Good on you. Wonder what the next one will be after this one. Well, we'll take it one event at a time. Whoa, look at them all. 138. Whoa, close. But who knows how long I will stick around with the game. But I'll finish out this event. We'll see. I don't know. It'll be like, it'll sort of be hard to sort of come to a close with it. Or some. Ba-dum. Wow, yeah, you guys were solidly ahead. Man. And those two are well ahead as well. Boom. You make me feel like dancing. Gonna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. Make me feel like dancing. Whoa, dancing. Dance the night away. You make me dancing. Whoa. Damn. Din. Oh man, I got knocked off. New. Lily. Nope. Yes. Guess who's back? Well, you never left, did you? Petey Farms. Nope. It's not. Nope. Tina. Nope. Laurie. Nope. Annabelle's. Nope. Shutter. Nope. Jameer. Nope. Wow, that was such a different list, man. That's insane. I think it's the most change I've ever seen. There's like almost only 3 people from that first point. Although again, the first point is pretty sus. That's insane though. That's like crazy different. It's like almost all of them are gone. So for the line thing, we'd only have 3 of them that are like full. Man, it's like, have I made a mistake? Like, is it really that few? No, I think it's right. Wow. Okay, and then the clans. This one should be a bit better. Like that, not hard to beat that. My goodness. My goodness gracious me. We're at 2. No, off to a bit. Oh, here we go. Yes. Moose Crew. Yep. Everdale Moles. Yep. Bracken. SuperSight. E. Oh, a lot of different ones as well. Bracken. We got a Bracken. Anyone here called Bracken? Nope. Used to be just. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody. Okay. Nope. The Shire. I feel like we have the Shire. We do not. And they ended up being back on. Happy. Nope. No worries. Nope. About a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Man, whoa, the turnover on this is crazy. It's cracked. Maybe I did it a bit early. Potentially. Looks like it. Relatively, it's like so much turnover. I don't like that much turnover. Like a little bit, sure, but it's like this much, sure. Yeah. If you ever spot a mistake, just let me know. I think there's a Bracken. Nope. A Root. Nope. That one. Nope. Nope. Moose Creed. Pretty sure it doesn't have 2 C's in it. Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Moose. And I'm a moose. Moose. Okay. What do we got? How many clans are there in Rootland? 50. There's more than 50. Not 50. Where we going? Oh, wow. A lot of chat. Wowzers. Wait, was I missing it? Used to be 19. Long time ago. Very tired, Sean? Gone. Converted. 2. Age 22. I'm not sure exactly. Excel, let's go. I could, find out all the unique clans I'd ever seen, which is kind of a lot. Especially if I was, like, getting the ones from right near the start. Well, there's at least... Well, yeah, definitely at least 25. There's, like, at least 40. There's probably, like, 1 to 200. No, I reckon there's over 100, because otherwise to be that many unique ones wouldn't be very likely. There'd be heaps of inactive ones. Army? Amy. Amy? Who's Amy? We need to trick Alfred. You talking about me? No, Alfred. No. PBS directly lying to kids. Or outright lying to kids. We need to trick Alfred. You talking about me? No, Alfred. No. 30k. K to pay. Caraperi. Care package inbound. Okay, we'll go like I need to get for 3. Okay, player. Arianator. Oh, there's a lot of. Let's go over here. Artinator sounds more accurate. Lily. Oh, no capital. Lily. Opt Prime. Oh, hello. Hello there. Jimmy. It'd be hard to be a comedian. Isaac. Oh. Mini Beast. Mr. Beast. He was in the news recently, being criticized. Fine. Had someone tell me about it directly, and then they covered it on PragerU as well. Oh, Manawatu, well done! You made it to the picture. I remember him telling me that night that he'd done some stuff. Okay, must be higher up. Oh, how do we miss Lily? Okay. Oh, that's in the wrong box. Boom. Let's do it. Do. 4. Oh, barely up. What? That's what? How they had like hardly air? I don't know, but the other ones did, so it must be. It's like, oh, did I take it at the wrong time? Nope, doesn't appear so. 224. They just like rapidly slowed down. It's like we need to sleep. Yeah, man. If I was just like constantly pushing it, there's only so much you can push it though, even if you are getting all the resources. But I could like push it like huge, but it's like no, I'm barely even covering these streams. It's taking a lot of my time, and I'm like, is it worth it? I'm torn. Oh, what? What is this? No. That's not right. Gelidon! There we go. And here. Clans. Hey, Ricky. Hey, Ricky. Ricky Moose Crow Rooter Toot. So where are we on this one? Oh yeah, we're like still pretty good. We'll sort of hold the position. Alberta, man, I didn't notice they're so high. Oh, and Jolly was on there. Wow. We got Moles, still holding up strong. SuperSight. Bracken. I spotted them once for the amount of points they had. The Shire is back. Guess who's back? But they haven't in the missing data. That was like the second day, and they were. We're not. No, that's the Edge. K9. K9, you're an All-Star. Well, I thought we did a K9. We definitely did a K9. Where is the K9? K9. What? Totally did a K9. I don't see it. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that was just yesterday. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Down. I should return to Finland one day. Expensive though, the flights, man. Flying's expensive. Whoa, here goes a name. Okay, what we all not always, we miss it like lots. Somehow, yeah, I don't know why, how it does that. I must hit enter and it just doesn't work. Something goes wrong. Boom. Here's the clans. That's what I'm talking about. Man, this is suspicious how like not this clan, just like I might have got the data wrong because they like the clans moved up so little between those 2 points. Unless they had an event right at the start. Yeah. Yeah, like cuz like hey as well, just like barely moved. Oh, that's not right. What? No, that's... What have I done? 261. What? That's not right. Galidon. Okay. What's going on? That's definitely not right. Hey. 361. What? What? That's not right. Oh, that's 30. Okay. What do we got? Oh, this one. Hey. 4. Oh, no, there we go. Lily. Oh. Here we go. Moles. Oh, yeah. 539. 526. Tucson. 509. 487. 45. 436. 4. 379. 325. Boom. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, here we go. 28%. That's still really high. Well, that's real. That's critically low, man. That's rough. Okay, hopefully we can get a little bit better on this. This is terrible. Alaska. I remember Alaska. Those two holding up. Oh yeah, all those ones. Yeah, look at them all. All those ones. Boom in Alaska. And Lou. Yeah, they're all on that. And Big Boss. Yeah, they must have all just like pushed right at the start and just like nope. Ah, Lily. Or some people would say Lil Y. Okay, Opt Prime is new. Jimmy. Do we have a Jimmy? Oh, we have a Jimmy. Oh, there we go. There's one more. Boom. What we got? They all new. New. Paul, hello. Clint. PD Farms. Podiatrist. Minute. Isaac? Nope. Jimmy. Yeah. Highest guy to get knocked out. This is crazy turnover. My goodness, is that over half? Yeah. That's insane. So sure I haven't missed any. There's like so few are staying on. Okay, clans. The clans one is my favorite. Very much so. Like the player one, it's like meh. We could do a total points thing. That'd be real cool. It'd take a lot to do. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but those crew. Oh yeah, those ones sticking up the top. Rotatoot. Rotatoot. Rotatoot was only there twice. Alberta. Oh, I was typing up before. This is what happens when you type it all up kind of at the same time. You get like a little bit confused. Here we go. Moles. I know who is there. I know who still's there. Let's go. Bracken. Yep. Nice. Everbelly just sort of was on. Oh, Sweden. Sweden? Well, oh, they were. Where's Bracken? Oh, they're here. Okay. The Shire, welcome back after a day doing I don't know what. Clearly not playing this game. Black Bear, Moose Creed, that we yeah. Do 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 do. Oh man, that was so wowzers. That was very wow. No, but that would have, oh, you know, because that was so far ahead, so maybe that was too soon. Too soon? But only 2. Wow, that was very little turnover for that. See, that's like way more stable than the players, where the majority swapped out. This is like, no, it's like a solid base where 14 out of 16 remained. Boom. Peace Warriors weren't on there before. No. Cool. These 2. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. So we've got the 44 and then one more day and then another after that. But hey, I say, well, that's okay. 'Cause we'll see you very soon, I know. I don't know if like maybe you can like click lots of them. Does this work? Yes, here we go. Oh, it's kind of in the way, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's really in the way. Oh, oof. Oos. Oos. I'll do a 9. Oots, oots, oots. Okay. Bums, bums. And we'll do this one first. Yep. And we'll check the chat before we do that. See you, Ricky. Thank you for being part of the stream. It was great to have you here, man. It's great to have you here. Always good to have you here. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Old age has its perks. Save the video. Watch it. Ricky led me to SuperSight. Thank you, Ricky. And Phoebe and Gizmo. Yep, I bring everyone together. Let's go. It was so good meeting. It was so good meeting you, Ricky. It was so good meeting you. The stream. This young man, this cheeky fella. Every stranger is different and unique. It's great. Road to 100k for yes. Bronze button. Let's go. He's moving up. He's moving. I haven't checked Social Blade in ages, but it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot and not a lot. Like, it's so flippin' hard to get, but it's like not much audience. You know, I'm at 33k and we get like maybe 3 people a stream. So as 100k, 9 people a stream. It's still single digits. You know. I mean, it depends like how, when you get them. But even me, it's like this channel is not from 2010 or 2006. This is like all since 2017, and most of the growth happened in 2018 and 2019. So it's like that's 4 to 5 years ago, and we've lost like 90, I'd say 99% to be fair, of the audience. And it's like that's not even long. Like that's just 4 or 5 years, and we've like absolutely the audience got. So it's not even like these people subscribed like a decade ago and that, or 15 years ago. It's like, no, these people subscribed like 4 years ago, some of them 3 years ago, some of them in 2021 with the Everdell boost and that. Yeah, and it's just like it just drops heavily in that. Like, I remember there's a guy with 100k subscribers on commenting on my channel and that, and he was like annoyed and sort of saying stuff like he didn't care, but it was like he had no views left, and so it's like weird because it's so hard to get to 100k. It's like, my goodness. But technically PewDiePie could just make hundreds of channels and just keep getting people to sub, and you could like spell out a word like, "Hi YouTube, we are pranking you," or something. Of all the but like for the average given person, 100k is really hard, really hard. But I hope he hits 100. I hope he hits 100. I hope I hit 100 as well. I don't think I will, but it's possible that one of my old videos goes viral. I mean, it made a whole heap of kind of unique ones, so 100% possible that I get a viral. It's not that likely, but it's not that unlikely either, considering, I don't know, I just felt like I did a whole heap of genre types that no one did, like getting the 10 millionth like on Believer, or super chat time lapse and that, and all, like, they could all go, like, people could just think, oh wow, this is such a cool video, or it could become real controversial. I can't believe he do a super chat of his viewers, like, that's terrible. It could be also, or like the Believer, like, oh, I can't, like, this dude, I can't believe he got the 10 millionth like, that's crazy. There's all, I feel like I've done enough really random, unique types of videos, that easily one of them could go viral in that. But since my channel was killed, I think it's far less likely. It's still possible though. And then you could just have one that gets like 5 million views, and you could just get the 100k subs just like that. It's possible. It's possible. I don't think you'd get way less from viral videos. People wouldn't really subscribe to you for viral videos, but you never know. Then I could go back to doing those, getting the 10 millionth like videos. There's like 2 or 3 more that I almost got, but I missed it, so then I didn't upload them because I didn't get it. But it wasn't 10 millionth, it was like 9 millionth to the 8th million. It was a cool video idea. Yeah. Viral videos often surprise. He's here back after work. Come back if SuperSight stream, hopefully, but he isn't. Yeah, thank you. I hope I'm not up then as well. It's still stream. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I probably won't. I'm hoping I won't be. But yeah, have a great rest of your day at work, Shard, and thank you for being a member. See you later. Later. Boom, let's get this thing done. It's taking ages. Player. There we go. Boom. Yeah, that just is such a low increase, and I'm like, did I mess it up? Not sure. Hey. Oh, we will be able to tell, like, to see the average increase. On the graphs, it will just be sort of like, especially with the black line at the bottom. Hey, we got a Kath. Welcome, Kath. Bobby. Papa's. Oh, this is not the last one, man. Yeah, this is looking awfully like the final one. Cause he's a top dude, Papa Smith. He's actually, his profile 100% looks like a YouTuber. I'm pretty sure he is actually. And I think he's leader of one of the top clans. Prime Bob. Got Bobby, and we got Bob. L.A. Kede. Senska. That sounds very Finnish. Byra. Here comes Byra. Not last day, but like 2 days out or 3 days out. I think 2 days out. It was like 48 hours out. Isaac. Zach. Lily. Oh, PD Farms. Pediatric Farms. Okay, what do we got? And then we'll do these. This is the number. Boom. Boom. I'd love to put some Taylor Swift on right now, but I'd rather not get copyright. To be fair, though, I wouldn't like. Yeah, it's like I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't get hardly any revenue off the stream, so in that regard, it wouldn't matter. But I'm not gonna play copyrighted music. But it would be nice to. I thought like there would probably be some program where you could like I could be listening to it and you could be listening to it via a different YouTube. Yeah, like some like a lot. Yeah, like yeah. If it was like connected via a Spotify and I was listening to it, and somehow you could then listen into the same Spotify at the same time, we could be listening to the same music. But then it's like, well, then you don't have to. You just put on another music. You don't have to listen to what I'm listening to. But then we could actually. That would be sort of like. But that's just ridiculously complicated. But then it wouldn't be copyright because we're independently listening to it without playing it copyrightedly. Boom. Boy. This one finished pretty quick, this event, to be fair. Although it has been going a while, but it feels like real quick. Boom and boom. And there we go. That's that one. And the clans. Ricky's one. Still number 1. Let's go. By a huge margin. Like 400. Massive. And then this is where we must have got the event, because we were... Oh, no, we were not dying. But yeah, we obviously gone way, like, well up. So we must have got the event then, which really propelled us. Like a propeller. Alberta. Root-a-toot. Root-a-toot-toot. I can't play this game without, like, just so hyper aware that it's probably gonna die. And I just hate that, because it's like, I just want to, just get on with it, and, that's where that glitch happens. I just want to get on and enjoy it, and I am enjoying it, but it's sort of like, I mean, it's taking a hang of a lot of my time, and it's also then like, this game's probably gonna die, so I should probably just stop playing it now, rather than invest it, like, keep playing it for the next 2 months, and then it gets killed, and it's like, There's just so much to do in life, it's crazy. It is crazy! Oh yeah, that's right, I was gonna do... the Clinter. Oh, yeah, we missed one again somehow. We almost missed 3 that time. Bacon Valley, the Shire, Jolly good. Bracken, Moles, Road 2, Alberta, SuperSight, Taskers. Oh no, we just didn't even type that one in, I don't think. Yeah, I was going to do the president approval. Go through the 538's graph, which is a cool graph. And then just see like which one was the last one to have like over 70%. Which I'm pretty sure was George Bush right after 9/11. That was insane high spike. He got like 90% approval, which was like insane. It happens like, yeah, to both sides politically after a disaster. Normally, they then just like skyrocket. Happened with Labour Party in New Zealand during COVID. That's kind of sad that like, yeah, if you're in office, you like love it if like a disaster happens politically, which is like terrible. Like it's not what you want to happen, but politically that is what helps you if things like that happen. Like even way back in the 2016 election, yeah, I remember someone said it could just be like a random person on Twitter or that, or could have been it wasn't a talk show host, someone, yeah, but it was, they said if shootings go up, Clinton will win. If bombings go up, Trump will win. It's like, that's just insane. I mean, that would, yeah, I mean, that's not necessarily true, but if it is true, if it was true, well, because it was back then that's like, it's just like so weird. Okay. So far ahead. But and near the end they almost got put by the post by one that's not even on the board yet, and it's like only 1-2 more after this. Oh, we haven't been doing the graphs. I don't think I will. I'll just sort of, I mean, it's sort of useless at this point. There's only like 3 of them that sort of have anything. Really. 2 of them, because Red Knight dropped off. Yeah, oh no, he was only on for, I thought he was on for longer than that. But yeah, no, he was only on for the couple, so it wasn't actually that long, but it was still like, oh, I don't know, it seemed pretty impressive to me. So that's all we got. Okay, we'll add some more in. Hey, so consistent in getting on the leaderboard. Only just, though, there was multiple times where, I mean, there's one time when they dropped off a little bit, but Kath was new, Bobby was new, Papa Smurf was new. Wasteland, back on Jimmy, we've had Jimmy. Wow, missed out with that. Opt Prime. Yep. Oh, Mini? Oh, no, they're not there. This dude. They've been on definitely before as well. PD Farms. What? They're on? Yeah, there. For one final time, likely. Lily. Yep. Isaac. Yep. Only a few like on each of the edges. Boria. Welcome. Katie. LA. Oh, yeah, LA. I think that's all. Sure, in the future there'll be like 1 or 2. I'll be like, wait a second, that's supposed to be there. But largely, I get it pretty accurate. Boom. Okay, and clans. Whoa, that's a bit covered up. That's well covered up. My goodness. Well, these can go away now. 45s. Then we got the 59s, and then the final, which wasn't even exactly 24 hours after. So that was really not that many. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. You should do myself on it, but I haven't done that in a while. Oh yeah, 3 of them. Yeah, no. Oh, 4 of them. Whoa. Here we go. Oh, and then I'm supposed to be putting the dates, aren't I? Yeah. What are we up to? 9. Myanmar. 8 Myanmar. Actually, someone today said that they knew someone that survived rabies. Let's go. A Dutch person that went to Myanmar. And they knew this person. Survived rabies. Let's go. Well done. Add that to your CV. Moose crew. Boom. Taskers. Just shot up onto it. And we did, yeah, we got the event which boosted us. Alberta. And there we go. There we go. Root-a-toot. Root-a-toot-toot. Oh, this is so time consuming. It's like, it's annoying if I'm only doing a few streams and every time I'm doing it, I'm just spending like, I was gonna say hours. I'm not sure it's quite hours, but like, you know, ages doing just doing all this stuff and that. It's like, it's fun, but it's just like, oh, like, if it's like what you just do, it's like, oh, it's so overwhelming. Which means I should just cut back on it, but it's like, oh, which bits do I cut out? The thing is, if there's heaps of people watching, then, you know, I could be growing my channel, and then it's like, oh, yeah, no, we can do this. It's tricky. Plan orange. It's a little bit like Ohio. Because, like, the N almost is like an H, and then if you take out the tar, you know? Okay, boom. The Canadian one. Yeah, look at all the Canadian ones. Oh, my goodness. 3 of them. Canadian bacon. Yeah, we got a moose and a... Yeah, wow, 4 new ones. That's still, you know, a reasonable retention from the old ones, which is good. That's what we want to see. And then we've got 2 more days to go, so we're getting through them. But it's taking a while. It's very colourful. Boom. And how's these top 4 going? Oh, yeah. Every face will surely show it. Oh, there. Yeah, no, this is what I'm talking about. Yes. Not going to spend ages on it, but that's looking healthy. Oh, it's nice with just 4. So yeah, Ricky's one hugely ahead. And when we're catching up, how if we? Oh, this is going to really mess it up. But what about that? Oh, there they all go. Absolute chaos in there. Oh, we'll just keep it simple, eh? Just these ones. Oh, but I really should do those ones because they're on there. But no, we're just gonna keep typing up this data, man. Just gonna keep typing up this data. We're not gonna do that, which is sad because it's like kind of cool. It's like used to be like a wow thing, but now I'm just like, dude, I just want this done, which is sad, but it's the truth. Okay. The truth, and nothing but the truth. Boom. The player, and nothing but the player. Finally overtook Alienator by a little bit. We've got a Kath. Where's the Kath? There was a Kathy on here. Where is the Kathy? There's the Kathy. Katie. Biro. Zooming up. Zoomer. Papa Smurf stays on. Rosebud. Bobby. Yeah, I could have copied that, but sometimes, honestly, at this rate, it's like, oh, no, why to go up? Oh. Go. This guy back on. He's very consistent. Man, if we had like we had hey and Biro and Candy, mate, you'd never lose another event. But that's what makes it fun and competitive. The fact that we don't have a monopoly on good players, like as in we've got good players in that, but the very top event players we don't have. But then as a team as a whole, we're pretty stable, so it sort of compensates. Kath, Katie, Biro, Smurf. We're lucky it's not a huge list. Oh, with the 51, we used to like often make a mistake. I don't know. I feel like this happens a lot. I don't know why. Smurf. Boom. Cool. And points. Boom. 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 Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Boom, boom. And we got a 5, 9, 6, 7, 4. And a percentage. Boom. Percentage dropping. And we'll type up this one. And then is that it? And then the next one's just maxed. I think it is actually. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're getting through this. Okay, who's first? That's right. And Moose Masters makes a comeback, which is real cool. They are like a top one, like the only one that was on the first 2 that wasn't on the third one. So I have a lot of time for them. Oh, Ebby is back. Taskers. Definitely copying this next one. That. SuperSight. Boom. Got a Bracken. Want a Bracken to what? Here comes Philipana's Pride. Some of them like aren't on for ages and then just same Maple Forest. Maple Forest and just like zooms up at the end. I don't know how they do it. Maybe they just get an event and then maybe they were like close all along. Here come all the Canadian ones. Canadian Moose. Canadian Bacon. There's so many that involve moose and bacon in Canada. Alberta's still on there, but only just in Ruditude, which was on there for ages. Looks like about to get wiped off. 1, 4, 8, 9, 9, 9, 6. So none of them had eclipsed the 1,000 as of that point, other than Ricky's one. Very impressive. Our ones are just like all over the place. We ain't got a nice pattern. 740, 738, 736. And this has really messed up my sleep schedule doing this as well. Then I just have super late nights. And then on the other days that I don't stream, then I'm like catching up from like the 8 hours or 6 hours that I didn't catch up on stuff I needed to on the days that I was streaming. So it's a bit, yeah. A few negative side effects of doing these streams. But it's cool to do them. It's like cool to record this history. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And up they go. Just put them there for now. And we'll do the names. The players. Yeah, those top ones. S'il vous plaît. Yeah, they're really holding. Wow, like, and really far ahead. Those top 2 were battling it out. Boria. Katie, wait, did we have a Katie before? Oh, you know, these 2 days, but I don't think we had it before then. Kathy, surely we had a Kathy. Oh, yeah, we did. We had a Papa Smurf. We did not have a Rosebud. We did have a Bobby. Smurf. We did have a Wasteland. Man, those ones held well. No Bob, though. Jimmy. Opt. Yeah, we had an Opt. An LA. So if we do the ones I know, makes it easier to do the last ones. Go has been on before, but maybe not this one. And this guy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Viz. Cool. And knock these ones out. Okay, so plop, plop. That's still pretty good. Reasonable low turnover. Yeah. Candy's back, ready for the final day rush. I'll need to drop these too. How are they going? How are you going? Good. Do 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 do. Do. Oh yeah, no, that's pretty good. Okay, a clans. What do we got? What do we got? Ricky, expected. Very nice, very nice. Moose crew. Most masters are crazy that like just on this day they go to third after like being unseen. And Ebby back after just that. Wow. So they must have been trailing closely. They probably got an event. I'll see. We've fallen on the rankings, but still on there. Taskers. Hello. From the other side. They got like a record at the time it came out. From most views in 24 hours, I'm pretty sure. Maple Forest, well, clan, yeah, we've got that one. Bangor Valley, gone. Canadian Moose. That one. Boom. Rooter Toot. Oh, it's still on there, well done, but it looks like you're fallen. Because that event wore off. Oh, they barely got anything between those two. Alberta. Yes. Yeah, Evan, you've definitely had this one. And I think the rest are new. They are, yeah. But four, I reckon 4's healthy. Like, if we have 12, it's like, yeah, no, that's reasonable if 12 stay. When you're having, like, 7 or 9 switch each day, you're like, that's not right. If we had top 50, this wouldn't happen, but... Yeah, okay, what do we got now? We need the next day. So we cool. Little update, just tiny updates. Whoa, yeah, we're going strong. We're set to overtake this guy. I doubt we will. Most crew, no, I'm pretty sure we didn't, but we're pretty close. Okay, final day. Wow, final day, just like that. That rolled around pretty quick. Okay, let's do it. Oops. Oh dear. Oh, that's all the copied info. Cool. Non-sensitive. Boom, boom. Players. Boria. How did Boria win? What the heck? Well done, hey, and Arionator for an insane good battle. You guys did amazing. Who was one of the last event ones? I'm curious, actually. If we've had a new person every time for the player. Oh yeah, when I started, yeah, early, I was getting the stream ready, and then it like froze in that, and because I was opening the pictures to try and get these things across, so I take a photo with my camera, it just froze, and I'm like, oh, come on, man, and I was like, do I wait it out, and it'd been like 5 minutes, because there's like window, because I exited, ended task by the task manager of the photos thing, and of Discord, even though Discord wasn't the problem. And then it was like the task man, the Windows shell host or something was like taking up like 50% CPU and going over like 5-10 minutes. I'm like, oh. Then I was like, do I end it? Because it'll probably shut down and just kill the computer. Not permanently, but it would just wreck it. And like, and there's all my tabs and all that. I'm like, oh, that's such a pain. But Taylor Swift music was still playing in the background. I'm like, well, it's obviously not completely unresponsive because that's still there. And then eventually I'm like, I've got no other option because it's just frozen and I can't click. So I'm like, fine. And then you have to click on it and it's like, you're going to lose the data and you're going to shut it down. It's like, fine. It's like, I was like, seriously, this is so annoying. So I did it and it just came right. It was like, oh, what the heck? I thought killing like that thing was like so critical. But it obviously wasn't. It just like exited all the frozenness and it was fine. It was like, what? All my stuff was there. It's like, okay, I'll take it. This was an interesting, yeah, I can't believe we're already on the final board. Like, that didn't take long. Well, it's taken a while, but... Is that all your name is? Yep. Bobby. Oh, yeah, mostly similar to the earlier days, which I like it like that, actually. I very much like it like that. Oh, this guy just... Oh, these ones just got on. I like it when it's like the same, like they hold on, rather than on the final day, it's like someone that you've got no data on. Boom. And then this... I can't believe Borea won. That's crazy. But hey, did an impressive job. Actually, because we have the top clans. Well, it's not just top clans, but total score. Oh, Candy won that one. Who won this one? Cookie. Oh, Penny. Oh, all just like one-hit wonders. Well, Penny never seen again. Cookie never seen again. This guy actually has consistently. This like was high on that event. I think. I don't know. I've seen them a lot. These two are the only ones. Oh, Saraline gone this time, and Go. Oh no, Go did feature. I don't know if they had the final one. I think they missed it. Interesting. But neither Bori or Hey have actually outright won an event. Interesting. Unlucky. Boria has now though. Hey, not quite. But those two obviously doing something right. They're like consistently getting high. But it could just be because they're playing it. Like, what? Not just. You know, obviously they'll have like a good account, probably. Well, obviously, probably. How does that go? But like they're probably playing a lot, regardless of what. They're probably playing a lot. So then it's like maybe it's like, oh, okay. Well, if they're gonna be spending 6 hours a day playing the game, well then I don't need to feel so bad that I can't catch up to them. It's like, well, yeah, because they're playing so much. I don't know. Not sure exactly what it is, but something's working for them. And then we'll order some of that, and just a simple 70,000. And what percentage of the thing did I'm gonna say 8%, 9%? Pretty good, impressive. And then for the clans, I'll color that. Let's actually just do this one first. Whoa, what? No, that's gotta be as like, there's no way there's that big gap at the end. Boom. Whoa, that really colored that. Oh, and it did get to 9. Wow, there we go. Boom. Okay. Let's come over here. Man, it's got so far down, but it's only a few days though, so that's why it's not too far down. Whoa, okay. Hey, yep, those two. Shmi is gone. Katie, oh, Jimmy. Oh, nice! I thought you were gone, man. I thought you were gone, Burger. Wow. Opt Prime. Oh, that's silly. Boom. But I do need to fix it up here then. There we go. Cool. Candy made it on again. That bottom one I didn't. Wasteland. Does that mean someone used on? No, because old people could return. Bobby is on there somewhere. Bobby. There we go. We got a Bob as well. Bob down here somewhere. And a Rosebud. Oh yeah, I see them down here. Rosebud. I'm gonna go. Got an LA, and I think the rest are on there, man. Borea. Where's Borea gone? Borea, wow. Katie. Whoa, look at all those in. They really stuck on there. No Bob that time, wow. Papa Smurf is somewhere to be found. Whoa, that's insane. That's a super solid. Wasn't quite 24 hours, but it was reasonably close to it. Man, they really held on. Good on them. Wow. Got a Kath. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so smooth. It's like such a beautiful cluster. It's like the gap there, and that goes down to there. Wow. And those two, and none fell off. Like, we lost Isaac, Lily, and PD Farms, but other than that, wow, very good. And then the final day is, 11th. This is the final day. Wow. Yeah, man, that didn't last long. And their lead shrunk a little bit. Oh, yeah, it's overtaking. So you could move down to there. I'm honestly, that's you getting that. One day I could change it. But, we're doing that. And then the clans. Let's go. This is where it's at. Ricky's won. Well done, Ricky. This one made a super strong push, 600 to second. Maple Forest, also insane leap from like not even being on it to Yozers. We've got a Moose. Yep, Moose Masters did incredibly well. We really got pushed back, man. We really got pushed back. We're lucky we still survived on it though. Being one of the only clans in the game. The only clan, no, yeah, only two clans have been on it. And I think we might be the only clan to ever been on it every day. Oh no, yeah, no, the first day data is fine. Oh, yeah, and then because these ones here, these datas that I've been getting, other than the last one, which was at 8 PM, these other ones were at 11:20 PM. So I was taking it 24 hours after, is when I was doing it. If it's at a time like 3 AM or like 5 AM where I'd be in bed, I just do it at like 11:59 PM. But if it's a bit earlier than 11:59, it's like, I can do that. Sort of depends, because the event sort of jumps around a bit. We do what we can. Moose. Then I like how Southern Skies got on, although I'm not normally a fan of ones jumping on right at the end, but they are like a known one. And Alberta stayed on. Let's go. Southern Skies. Because didn't they get on another time right at the end? I think they did. We'll be able to see by the graph. And all the points. Oh, yeah, and then we'll be done for the section, and then we'll do the top. Within the top clan thing, and then today's data, and then just play a little bit, and then I'm happily finished with the stream, which is still taking a hang of a long time in itself. But yeah, we got there. But it was nice. It was nice talking to you, Lynn. It was nice talking to you, Ricky, and it was nice talking to you, Shard. We had some good chats. I started it later than I would have liked. I wanted to start it I wanted to have this done before we even started the event thing. Then I could have done the event thing for an hour and then gone to bed. But yeah, I ended up watching Tucker Carlson and a little bit of PragerU. Didn't do Bill Maher. I wasn't going to do Bill Maher tonight. Anyway, boom. What do we got? That. Oh, both of them. 22%. That's crazy that these are doing 22% of the whole work. Cool. And then we'll color that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we'll move these down here. Brum, brum. Brum, brum, brum. Brum, brum. All these things. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, we haven't put in the other line. Well, at the moment I've just sort of been doing it pretty low key. I could put in the bottom line. Wouldn't hurt. We can do that after we've done this and done the update. Oh, because it's really not that much, especially since the first day doesn't really count. Oh, it's still 5 days. That's enough for it to look cool. Wait, were they on there on the first day? Oh wow, they were. Didn't realize that. Lucky I spotted it. Moose Crew. But yeah, it's cool historical data. What we've covered for sure. Moose Masters back on. They'll be down here somewhere. Yep. Whoa, wow, really? Wow, though that day I was like, whoa. Root no. Alberta. Just. That's cool. Southern Skies makes an appearance. So does the Shire, which was here earlier. Oh, they've got a bit of bounce. So they're not going to look good statistically. But they made it, which, I mean, statistically on the all thing, but not on the graph. SuperSightLIVE. Let's go. Riverdale Moles, did they survive? No! Oh, wait, they did? They did. Okay, I was like, no, it would be so sad if they dropped out on that. Riverdale Moles is a pretty solid competitor. They're a real solid competitor. Yev. Oh, wow, they were on there that first day. We're starting to get to know them, but I think it's partly because there's just not that many clans in the game, so some of them have to be on it. And, yeah, they're, like, all kind of equally not ultra competitive, so they sort of take turns at being on it. Bracken. We've definitely had Bracken on. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, no, this solid. That's because this one is sort of sketch anyway. So we definitely put an Alberta and Bracken on, and Rudatoot sort of. Oh, and that one. Wow, that one as well. Didn't really notice as much because it's a non-English name. Because there's a couple of them. Didn't remember it as well. Is it bacon? We'll see him as bacon. Oh, it's moose. Okay. Boom. And then only one new one. Wow. And it's a classic clan as well. Like a classic car. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Hit us with it. What's happening? Boom. Oh, we got overtaken on that last day. It's okay. And when we definitely want to add in. Yeah, and then there's none that came on that day. And do that and then knock out all of these. We could keep Ebby. SP Dotty, gone. No. Did they just come on the final day? No. The Shire, okay. Happy, no worries. Haven, no. Sweden, no. Spunky Moon, no. You guys gone. Gone. Moose Creed. They had a good Valiant start. Oh, that was a little bit, not enough. And that one gone. How's this looking? Much better? Whoa, way better. Okay, because it's not actually that many. And it's good. And the other one's only 3, so... How's that looking? Oh, it's kind of... Yeah, no, we definitely need to colour them. Definitely. SuperSight, of course you're going to colour them. Okay, what do we got? Oh, it looks small. What is wrong with this? Like that. That's way better. Okay. Red Knight is red. Okay. It's done. SuperSightLIVE. Is this this us? Yeah. Okay. Pink. Beautiful. Done. Okay. What else have we got? Moose Bracken. We'll look at some of the previous days. Moose. That's not right. That's not right. Moose Crew. What do we got? Oh, these are just different, man. What? This is just last time. It's like so different. Let's go, us two. They were on that time right there. And Taskers are light green. Okay. No Sweden this time. Interesting. Oh, no Taskers though. What about number 2? What do we got? Oh, let's see. Paradise Falls. What? All these ones. Everdell Moles. Okay, they can go yellow. And those 2 gone. Gone. Blue for them. Pataskers was different in the different ones. Yellow and blue. It's not perfect. It's almost bad if you try and sort of keep to it, because then people think you're always keeping to it and you're not. This last one. Oh, Moose Matters isn't even on it because they only just jumped on at the end. That's a few of them. Bracken. Oh wait, that's that one there. Bracken can go brownish. Moose Crew. Give them silver, because they normally do pretty well. Whatever, that's Ebby and the Shire. Oh, Ebby. Oh, Ebby just has a little dash right at the end. They... do they really? Nah. Nah, they can get knocked off. Boom. Alberta. They can go green. Cool. And then we got about like 3 more. That one. They can go light green. That's fine. Although, no, those 2 are way too close. They can go light blue. Yeah, and then the Shire. Oh, they're so patchy in the data, though. No, I reckon I'll knock them off as well. Which is kind of sad. But, I mean, this doesn't even really matter. Like, it doesn't... This is just like, it's not perfect thing anyway. It's just... Oh, yeah, so let's go them, and then just that last colour. Oh, that's actually already kind of a cool colour. To be fair. We could give them purple. Nah. Orange? Orange would work. Yeah, that works. Cool. Cool beans. Okay, and then this one is... What was this one even called? It's something to do with horns. Feed animals with horns. Clan. Event. Wow, so Ricky's one insanely far ahead again though. It's not showing all of them, but it's the ones that have substantial amounts of data, which is pretty good actually, because how many is that? 8, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who's the other one I've included? 1, 2, 3. Oh, rooted 2. Yeah, because they had 4. They had 4 data, which is fair. Yeah, so there we go. You can barely even see them because they're so matched with Alberta, actually. Yeah, very matched with Alberta. Wow, insanely matched with Alberta, so you can barely see them. And then the black line would probably be under them because they made it to the end. That's why they're on there. Oh yeah, so we sort of trailed off at the end. You can't even really see that big boost we got, to be fair. Man, they really trailed off Alberta, but they managed to just survive. Okay, we'll just add in that line, and then we're done with that, and then we're going to do the top thing. So we got a 22, we got a 189, we got a 324, we got a 536, we got a line of death, and or is that the lowest? No, we've got a 18. Boom, and a 760. Boom, and cut off. There it goes, and... Oh, that's like on the line. Man, it sort of dropped off a little bit. Oh, they only just got on there. Wow, yeah, there you can see it. Oh, so we were like pretty safe. I don't know, it didn't feel that safe, but yeah, there was sort of quite a... Yeah, oh, this point here, though, we're doing real well. Oh, that was right after the event. That was this one here, wasn't it? Oh, that was in between those two, yeah, so, yeah. Anyway, and Ricky's clan insanely well. Super well. Boom! There you have it. That is the event. That is the event. Now we're going to do the cool top clans thing. I guess we just keep doing it along, because I don't want to mess up the old ones, because that's real cool. Oh, this is actually, it might take a little while. It shouldn't take too long. We could do the player one. Oh, it's so, how many people? Oh, well, this is how many clans, at least how many clans there are in the game. Oh, no, this is how many have featured. Oh, and it's only on the end, though. So there's at least 37 that featured on the end. Okay, and then with the fourth one. So then this is the list. Oh yeah, this is kind of really exciting. This is kind of really cool. We'll do this one. Man, this is... Whoa, oh, it only goes south. It was going to go really far. I think it's because we normally do this here. Cool. And so, event 4, let's get it. Oh, so lots of them won't even get any points on this. The list will probably get long. Well, yeah, it will, because there'll be new ones on it. Event 4. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, what do we got? Has Alberta not been on? No way. I mean, this is only the ones that finished in the top, though. Oh, Taskers gets on. Oh, they've been doing only scraping in, but they're doing it. So no, it's Sweden. I was like, in out. I was coming. Oh no, I wasn't there. That one, sort of a bit of bouncing. Moose crew back. They just missed that one there. Oh, this is gonna be super cool. Oh, Ricky is new to the thing. That's crazy. Well, they've been getting a lot of points this one. Maple. Wow, Maple Forest, the only... Oh, they did beat it. Oh, they've beaten us on the last 2, but very minimal. So we're the only 2 that have... That's impressive. That's impressive. But this one here has got higher than us in all of them. Except they missed that one. If they got that one, hands down, they'd be first. But because they missed that one, not a good look. Moose Masters. I'll look for the pattern. There. Yep, very nice. And I think these other ones, Everdell Moles, definitely a previous one. Because these are the impressive 9 that were on at least twice. And so then this will add a new level of that. Although it looks like almost all of them are. Although these 3, which were, yeah, just last event, all the upcoming ones, and that had all been on twice, all knocked off. So that then will set them all back, because they were, yeah, so then that will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so then 6 of them will have been on a lot. Okay, I gotta check that there's no... Oh, Red Knight has been on last time. Oh, well, okay, you know, that pushes them up for sure. Wow, they got real high last time. I'm pretty sure those... Everdell Moles definitely isn't new, though. Oh, wow. They were on the first time. Welcome back. Wow. Did they not get on the second or third? I'm pretty sure that they were around. Everdell Moles, yeah. Not really around though, were they? Yeah, interesting. Oh, Ricky was way up there. Oh no, they got on that one though. Oh, that was the root token, fourth. No, back to top clans. The Shire. They been on before. It's actually really hard to find them. Alright, let's get rid of that. Make it as easy as possible. Southern. I'm pretty. Yeah, there we go. Southern Skies was on a while back. Bracken. There's Bracken. Oh yeah. So we're not getting too many new ones. Not getting too many new ones. Maximum of 6. Clan Orientario doesn't appear they've ever made it because I definitely don't want to stuff this up. If they've been on before. Alberta. Nope, no Alberta. Canadian Moose. Oh, this one possibly. Nah, Bacon, but not the Moose one. Hope I've got that right. Ebby, Nup, and Evats. No. So here we go. Here's a few. And only just. They're not strong ones either. They're all pretty weak. The Shire. Am I not? Oh, yeah, no, the Shire. Cool. Okay, so... Yeah, a few that were on the very first one and then the last one. So that leaves only 5. Okay, that's not bad. So most of it is existing ones. Event 4. Here we go. Okay, this is oh, exciting. Oh, I'm supposed to do the player one first. So that one's the most exciting. Oh, what? No. No. Plus that. Here we go. Here we go. The moment of truth. Have we been passed? And it is. Yo, we're still ahead. Oh, by such a tiny margin. Such a tiny margin. Oh no, this one still hasn't passed it. Because I want to put them as second because they're like on there. But this one, the Moose crew wins with such leads. I can't believe it. Ever since the second event, second, third, and fourth event, we've been first. If Moose crew gets a tiny bit ahead of us, they're almost certainly beating us. I can't believe it. It's insanely close. That's so close in that. 44, wow, and we're still officially first if you exclude the missing ones because they don't even know that data most likely because they would have had to snapshot everyone because it was before they added in that cool thing that you could tell. Wow. And this one, oh yeah, that one getting there. We haven't moved it up because the Resonite one moves up a lot. Oh, because I could do positionings, although that's actually, then I wouldn't sort that. Third, based on like, yeah. Your score. Does that work? Oh, it does work. Cool. So how many is that? 42. Because prior to that we had 37. Okay, and then we sort it by... Oh, they only got 700. Although, remember though, this event was a lot worse. And then we're not doing... in terms of... It was only worth 70,000. So if I weighted it, it could then show very different... Well, not very different results, but would affect it. Nope. That's not what I'm looking for. And we're going to total score. Doesn't have headers. Final column, largest to smallest. Boom. There we go. Ricky's what? Ricky moves up. Not even that much, to be fair. So what was he before? 12th. Oh, yeah. Few of them move up. All the ones that, of course, did well on this one. I don't know why it messes up the color scheme. Whoa, that's like so patchy. That's so patchy. It's like doo-doo. Whoa, that's real patchy. Man, these ones here all at the bottom, but they made it on. They made it on. And that one was that the dog on an event that had heaps? No, I think it was this one. And here we go. So, diddly-do. Oh, so there we go. 14 clans have made it on at least 2. Not many. How many on at least 3? Oh, this one in Taskers. Okay. So, on 4, on 3, on 2. I'm not going to do all the other patterns, though. On 1. Okay, so how many? And you could do like cumulative, or you could do that. So on 4, 2 clans, SuperSightLIVE and Maple Forest. On 3, Moose Crew, Philippines, and Moose Masters, yeah, and Taskers. 4 of them. And on 2, well, how many are there? There are 14. Oh, wait, that's a silly way to do it. 14 minus 6, so that'd be 10. I'll double check that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? I think, yeah, probably 8, and I'll probably have then missed, because that'd be 14, yeah, no, that's right. Because yeah, some of these ones have these ones have super high 2s, so then they technically score higher than Moose Masters and Taskers. But I still think it's more impressive to have got on more events with lower scores than not got on them and had like insanely high ones like Sweden has done, Paradise Falls, Sun and Canada Rocks have done. Like they've done insane scores, and then interesting, like none of them are of those ones that did do that and aren't the recent one, but that wouldn't surprise me because that one was a kind of low one. So yeah, if they got a high score in that, then they'd be on 3, unless they got a high score. Well, a high score on this isn't that much, so it'd have to be an old high score, like that one. But even that, yeah, okay, so there we go. And then on 1, so that's 14, and then that then is 28. Wow. So almost all of them are still unique. There's only 14. Yeah, so that means there we go, that's perfect. That's a fraction. So only a third of them have been on only twice or more, which is pretty low bar considering there's been 4 events, and 2/3 of them have only ever been on once in that. And this is the final one because there's been so many that have like briefly featured in that. We're basing it on the final one. Really interesting. Really interesting. And actually, we would spot if there was like a duplicate. We'd be like, oh wait, they got the same score. Oh, I know, because technically it could be an alignment thing that was the issue. But yeah. Interesting. Very interesting in that. SuperSightLIVE remains first, just Moose Crew and Maple Forest and Philippines Pride TM not far behind. So yeah, very close. And yeah, so there's like the section of these 4, which is a mix of the 2 of them and 2 of them. And then there's this mix of 6, which includes... Oh no, because then there's a whole heap of them actually. Oh, the 1, wow, that one's almost higher than that. Okay, but there's none that quite do that, but extremely close. But yeah, and then those 6 include 2 of them and 4 of them, and then these 4, which blurs into this, because yeah, these are the oh yeah, because what we could do, yeah, we can't do this. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, like that, and then we can just color coordinate that, and then it'll just be 4 colors, but then you can see it better. We do it the beautiful this way. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah. So then you can see. Yeah, so the ones, those 2 are extremely close though, because it was very high, but that is separated. And it's a little bit blurry with that section there, with not quite in order with the 4s and the 3s, because the players performed extremely well on certain ones. But yeah, there we go on 4 and 3 on 2. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I will post that to the thing as well as that other graph we did. We will do the player one. Read your chat, then I'll do the player one, which won't take too long. Hey, super chat. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. Hey, Avuke, welcome and welcome. Thank you for coming by the stream. And Joe, welcome back as well. And thank you, Lynn, for the super chat. Thank you, Lynn, for the super chat. Thank you. I will post the graph in the Discord. Boom. And we've got AMG. boom, and boom, and boom. Yep, cool. And then we go. Where are we going? There we go. There's the live stream. That thing. And I'll push that graph. We are going to plans. We're going here. 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 Boom. Okay. Boom. There we go. Thank you very much, Lynn. Thank you very much. Can you do again some vlog exploring New Zealand? I haven't 40 minutes. I could do. Could do. I don't know where I'd do. I mean, I could walk around the city centre. I got a GoPro. Real disappointed in it, honestly, to be frank. GoPro. I mean, I'm sure it will. Tom Scott used it to film stuff, but yeah, there's multiple things I was not happy about. Like the fact you had to sign up an account in order to do that, which I thought was ridiculous. It says your camera must be updated before you can use it. That's just silly. The battery life is not that great. And even I don't know. There's just I wrote a list of all these things I was not particularly happy with it about. And one of the things was, well, it didn't even come with a thing to attach like a head mount to a thing, because I was immediately I've done like no footage with it since I got it. But I had heaps of ideas of different things different things I'll use it for and that, including like going outdoor stuff and that. But it's like no head mount or whatnot, and otherwise I would run down a hill and get some footage. But it's annoying that. So then I will have to manually order, but I haven't taken the time to then look for how much does a head mount cost. Where do you buy the head mounts for cheap? And so that's why. So it just sort of sits here until I do that, which is just annoying. It's just an extra step and extra money for GoPro. Hero 11 one. So yeah. But going back through the chat. I think you have to sleep. I do need to sleep soon. Yeah. And I'm ready. I'm happy for sleep. All over the show. It is Avuke. It's true. How you go with math? Oh, I'm okay with math. $36. Oh yeah, that was 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Tells you real high. Yeah, but I could do some more. I want a conical hill would be a cool one to do. Macedonia. Oh, 2 points. That's so unlucky. What clan are you again? Sorry, I forget. They finished it. So they did. Yeah, it did. It sped up. Well, this recent one I thought took longer than I expected. But the one before that, any vlog anywhere would be cool. Separate my free import me. It's so annoying. I can't believe it. It's just so much charging this here. Love a series of botanical gardens vlog. Yeah, and this is waterproof, so I can take it through. Because I was gonna the camcorder. I wanted to go into the thing, but it's real humid, and the 2019 camcorder is it's probably not very good for it. But this here would be fine for it, which is cool. And yeah, I could. Yeah, that's a real good spot. I love it there. In location-based games. I remember even in 2018, I was scouting it out for the game. It was such a good game, Delta T, but it wasn't on iOS where I would have made footage and videos of it. It was just on Android, which I actually had an Android device and played on it with that. Maybe that was the blue one I have. I can't remember what. No, that's a good question. What one? I can't even remember what device did I use for it. It was an Android device, but what one? I think it was the blue one, which means I didn't get in 2019. I got in 2018. Garden about 40 minutes from here. I want to go. Right, yep. I will, snapshot that. Thank you for that. Oh, they've had a good run now, because what did it start at? Oh, no, it was only one. Okay. No, it was only 2. It's still 3 hours. Yeah, so clans. Hopefully our clan's still on there. It'll be sad if we miss out the first one. Boom. Thank you very much, Lynn. Oh yeah, I got rid of them. They're on the bottom. Yeah. Sorry. Well, no, like as in, like I didn't intentionally just sneak them away. Why was it? Oh no, cause, oh no, cause I was doing another video or something in that. So then that's why they went. It's not like I'm trying to slowly sneak them away. There. Thank you very much for that, Lynn. Thank you. Go City. Yeah. Gardens. That's the one. That's correct. Okay, we'll do the people. Imagine all the people. Oh, that's event 1, 2. Oh, I see. Yeah, all 3 events. Not many people. The people. Okay, I still don't know what it was called. This it shouldn't be too hard because it's not that many, and the top 2 are regulars. Oh, they're such good players, man. Oh, I would want them. That'd be good recruitments. You'd just have such. If you had both of them, you'd be like, dude, we're safe. But this other dude, very strong. Although they did miss the second event, so it was a bit unstable. And now they are officially gone. Go. That's we're doing all the impressive ones because at the top. We'll fast run out of that. We did get an LA. LA has been on. Or were we putting them in the right spot? Oh yeah, no, we didn't want to put them in the 3rd spot. Boom, and then event 4. Oh, what? No, we should move them across one more, shouldn't we? We should. Much better. There we go. Cool. Papa Smurf, has he been on? Did Manawatu finish in the first one? Wow. Wasteland. He's, yeah, well done. Irina. Jimmy? No. No, I'm pretty sure I knew. Candy, yeah, he's been there. Surely he's, yeah. Well done. Oh, wow, because Matt with the 2 was still lower. And then Matt's just going to keep dropping. But if he's overtaken by 2s, then that makes sense. But Penny. Oh, he'll never overtake Penny unless one of them gets on again. Kath. This guy's... Sharika. Not seeing him. Katie. Not seeing a Katie. Optipro, no. And Jenny, no. Bobby, no. Man, is that all new? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of turnover. Even a neat... Wow. Man, that's huge turnover. So how many was that? 6 and then 10? 10 new ones. Wow, that's big turnover. And of those 10, lots of them were not making some people do it twice. This guy, yes, and this guy, yes. But 3 of them were like ones that are already top ones. So those ones are insanely good now for their scores. These ones will have lower scores because the event was quite short. And we've got another event. I so wish this game counted for something. Was like do it like a because our team's doing so well. It's just such a shame. Wouldn't it be nice? But hey, we'll take what we got. There we go. Yeah, we'll still be first for sure. And what about all these guys? Bada bing. Whoa, that becomes so much lower. Oh yeah, LA, well done. LA, yeah, the 2 huge jumpers, LA and Wasteland. Massive leaps in that. So how many, there we go, we can count 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So it would be interesting, it would be really interesting to see these people and how many are in these clans. And if there's any clans that aren't on here, I don't think, is that possible? Yeah, probably. Or any people on here that weren't in one of these clans. I think that's possible as well. There's some things like on a given event that's not possible. But whoa, only 7 more. Only 7 more, which is kind of crazy because like there's 8 people per thing. So yeah, this guy's gonna leap up from 30th to like well up like to 12th. That guy goes up a bit as well. Okay, let's sort. Let's do the big sort. Data sort by total score. Oh yeah, that works. Not that much change to be fair. A little bit. And that last one, yeah, 300. That's so low. But yeah, it counts you on. It was easy. I was actually pretty close to getting on this one. And if I'd pushed, I probably could have. And it's sort of like, I kind of wish I had. But hey, our clan is getting on like insanely well. We have had one member of our clan get on. The 26th best player ever. Yeah, if you just got on, if you get on 2, no matter how bad you are, even, well, how's he been better than Matt? Oh, because that was so low. You're, oh, what? Oh, no, because I sorted by that. That's messed up. Redo that. From, oh, it barely changed. But yeah, even if you're like the worst, you've got on 2, like, real low, you're still 10th. You're still in the top 10. Wow, just to get on twice. Oh, you know, technically this guy here. Yeah, but only 12 people, less than 12 people got on twice. So there we go, and then we go, we do this thing again on 4. There we go, and is. And then we're gonna, well, we could do a percentage as well. Equals 2 out of, is it 42? 42. Boom. That's not many. That's not many. 8%. Oh, that's still like kind of a few. Oh, it's the classic 8 point. Yeah. That's not right. That's definitely not right. Out of 24. No, out of 42. Yeah, no, yeah, okay. No, I was like, yeah, 8%. What? Okay, there we go. 5%. Boom. Yeah, okay. There's your percentages. And we'll move this over here. And it's out of 42. Yeah, except this here. It is only 2 have been on all 4 as well, and neither of them, I don't think, are in the 2 clans. Oh no, Maple Forest, probably. We have like, that's crazy actually, if you think about it. We have first global clan, and we have no one, except for like, Manawatu, they got on once here, a tiny bit, on this player board of 49 people. Of the top 49 people, none of them, except for Manawatu, are part of our clan. So all these top people, like, of all the top 12, none of them are in our clan, yet somehow we're remaining first global. It's really interesting, actually. Really interesting. 2 of them, how many on 3? Only 1 dude. Go. So this situation's even worse. On 2, well, yeah, there was like 12 of them, but then not even all of them. So there was a 1, 2, because that's just a high score. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 7 to me. And then the rest of them, it's a lot of them, it's just 37, 38, 39. And then we'll see if that adds up. Whoa! 49. What? Over 90% of them have only been on once. Man, this looks bad. I thought 66 was bad. It's like virtually all of them are just one-hit wonders. They're super unique. The thing is, this is way less clans. Statistically, there's only so many combinations you can have. And like the ones that only have like 2 or 3 or 4 members aren't probably going to be getting on here. So the ones, there's not that many that have like 6 or more people on there. I don't think, and that's why they sort of repeat a bit more. And even then, it's still 66%, is still one-hit wonders. This here, 90% of them are just like single-hit wonders, like boom, 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 and barely any even get on twice, let alone 3 times or more. Only 3 people in the entire game have made it on the 3 times. Go, Hey, and Boria. And Boria has leaped up right at the end of each time. Hay's been incredibly consistent. Go missed out on the first one. 2 for the Sarah line. But yeah, wow. Wow. Just wow. Oh yeah, I guess I can gold them and that. We can do a gold. Hey sort of deserves gold because their name's a bit more gold. But there we go. Total score. But yeah, hey, 49th, it's better than me, who's obviously less than 49th. I think we're done, man. I think we're done. That was solid. We got some cool ass data. Oh, wait, no. Then we have today's data to do, which shouldn't take long. Shouldn't take long to do. Oh, so then it's the 5th one. It is the 5th one. It's a brand new one. 5th. Birds. We'll just go birds. Birds. 5th. Boom, and then we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go. We're gonna post that in the. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. Very interesting, super interesting. Put that in there, birds 5th, and we'll do the birds one, and then we are done for the day. Oh, oh yeah, I see, the bottom's blocked again. There we go. Okay, Foreign Rumble. Wow, there we go. Shows value team. Yeah, we're like hardly. Hey, welcome to stream, Temp. Welcome. Hardly any of us actually. Like, I mean, Tango's been on. I've been on. Manawatu's been on at various points. Manawatu got a final score, which was really cool. But yeah, despite none of us being like exceptional as a player, as a given player, as a team, we are managing to win every single event. One of only 2 clans in the history of the game. Whoa, that's how the energy would run out on this thing. I can't believe the creator of cell phones is still alive. That's insane. That's real cool. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Ooh, this is a while to sort out. Oh, already at 3,000. Oh, we are on the board. We are on the board. Just. Oops, wrong one. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, we're on it. Oh, there's the candy, guys. Well ahead. Anyone on fire? Yeah, most of these people. Tango's on there as well. Very nice. And we are on there. Oh, yeah, we definitely want to get that score. Oh, yeah, cool. Can we get it? Boom. Oh, no, it's going to take too long, isn't it? Boom. And, yeah, no, we already missed it. Okay, where we're going? We're going to, yeah, Bird's 5th, but we also want to get this one here up. Yeah, okay, now I'm ready to just go. Boom. Control V, yeah. No one's feeding the birds. Oh, 1,120, that's the original. So then those ones wouldn't need to be weighted. We could weight the 1,800 and the 70,000 one, but I don't think we will because it's this like it's doing the same point task. Man, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, bother. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, okay, we got it, we got it, we got it. Boom, and get rid of that one there, which... Different streamers use different hand styles on the iPad. Hand styles? Really curious what happened to the Heyday videos. I really enjoyed them. They're still there. They're still there. Hundreds of them. Hundreds of them. Do you mean like doing present ones, like more of them? You have your hand open and thumb out. I tuck my thumb under. Oh yeah, I see. Cool. These are the 2. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, no, that's the one we're getting rid of. These 2. It's yeah, we almost always get on the very first one, but that's partly because it's sort of based around me, even though not intentionally, and like I give it a few hours, but then I do that after I've played it. And the one time that I didn't was like when I woke up in the morning because it was at a rough time. So we've missed the start of a few of them, but we've also captured the start of a couple of them, which is real cool. As long as we get that, we're going to feed birds. Simple. And so then these ones here we'll use for the very first data, which we'll grab from this, and is that. And yeah, it's the 11th. So yeah, we'll just do the like a pattern that we sort of that goes over from that. Okay. Candy 6191. Oh, Lily has got a capital. I wonder if it's a different Lily. It should. I hope that's not the. It will be though, won't it? Because then I've been. Oh, then it means I'm messing up the lilies on the thing. That's annoying. Well, for the final one, I don't know. I think that one's fine. Astron. I am good. Fire. Turtle, Coltar, Annette, Kippo, RP, Katie, Los Angeles, ABRICO. I used to think that Las Vegas was in California. SuperSight. Codad. Technically, there could be heaps of us on 28. Who knows? 141, 130, 7, 70. No graphs out of this one. It's gonna already takes a while to win these streams, that's for sure. 39, 37, 36. I've been up for almost 24 hours because I got up at, I got up at like 9:30. Not quite 20, no. Because 16 hours is normal, and so then 24 hours is like, well, that's 8 hours, but then it's easy to go up for like 20 hours. And it's like a bit later than normal, but not like insanely. Oh yeah, clans. Oh, Blackberry. Okay, wasn't expecting that. I hadn't seen them. Just okay. And then there's got Blackbeak, and Canadian Bacon, and then Temp. Yeah, well done, Lily. SuperSight Live. Quebec, Southern Skies on it off the bat this time. Oh yeah, this clan again on there. We'll see how long they all last. You know, because it's Home Cooked Meals is back. Yeah, so like these clans aren't folding really. A lot of them are staying, although there's heaps of unique ones, so we don't know if those first event ones are still there. It's nice seeing familiar ones, but then also it's like, that means that there's not that many, unless the familiar ones are like really good at it. YT. This one is on again. Everdale Moles. Cool. 266. That's a strong start. 164. I reckon we'll get on the second one. If we make it on the first one, we generally make it on the second one. Well, we've made it on every one every time, I'm pretty sure. So you can correlate a whole heap of stuff. If there's an event, we'll be on it. 50, 49. Because I think we have all the data points, which is pretty crazy. 46, 45. Very nice. Okay, there we go. And then we order some. Oh, I saved it. Yeah. Order some. And we... Oh, that's almost as high. Wow. And then we go to... Oh, yeah. Boom. 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 38%. That's high. Percentage. Boom. Oh, I didn't... These ones. Oh yeah, my score's already on it. Very nice. Yeah, I often get on the first one, but not the last one, unfortunately. Yeah, eventually they'll get put down there, won't they? Vroom. Okay. Veronica. Okay, let's go up here. And percentage that one. And color that one. Oh, very far ahead. Nice. And this one. That's early days. Early days. We'll put that one. Oh, I could set it up, or I'll set that one up. Awesome. Cool potatoes. Cool potatoes. Okay, that's good to have that done. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Feed the birds. Tippence the bags. You're on Rumble, not Blackberry. Yeah. Stopped uploading, making live streams. Oh, Beerberry. Oh, okay, yeah, I can change that. Yeah, Tim, there just wasn't that many people interested. Like, even, like, I've got videos that only have, like, 400 views. which might sound like a lot, but it's actually really not, considering like only 20% of them actually watch the whole video, and you only get like about a dollar per 1,000 views, so that's like extremely unsustainable to be like regularly releasing videos that like even if you just record them and do zero editing. I mean, you still just do the thumbnail on that. It's normally like an hour per video, and then you get like 50 cents revenue on that. And I don't even know if they were then taken to, yeah, if you then took into account like having to like buy an iPad worth $1,300. And then like the gradual amount of use like for every little video, because it might take like 50 cents per video, because like if you use it for years and that, but 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents. Oh no, because that'd then be 1,300 times. Oh no, it would be less than 50 cents. But then if like all the power of like, yeah, recharging the device and all that, it'd probably be a loss on any given. Well, no, not necessarily, but it could be on some of the videos. It wouldn't be a loss. But yeah, it was. I'd cover it, and it just wasn't. They weren't getting much traction, sadly. And I did so many. Some of them did like reasonable. If all of them got 100,000, it'd be like sweet. I can do lots of them, but sadly, most of them would get less than 10,000 views. Lots of them, I think, most of them got less than 1,000 views. But yeah. So it's just the traction wasn't there, unfortunately. I mean, that's basically it. The interest wasn't there, and I was saying that for years. Like when I was covering it, I was like, the traction needs to go up. Although it wasn't, I don't know when exactly I started saying that, but I always thought that, and I was always pushing for them to add competitive stuff into Heyday that was optional. That then people would then search up, how do I do well at this, and then I'd be like, oh, I can actually invest in that and do strategy videos on that. But sadly, that didn't really happen. I mean, there was the derby in that, but there's sort of like, once you know the real basics of that, you know it. But you could say that's true of a lot of features in that. But then Clash of Clans, obviously, there's people that keep going back and back and back. But even Galadon's not getting a heap of views. But yeah, I did enjoy Heyday. I went through phases of absolutely loving it to like, oh, I don't like this game anymore. So yeah, it's a bit of a mix. Okay, we're gonna put the guys on. I guess we'll just collect up some stuff. I guess we might as well go through this one now. We've been sitting on there for like ages, that guy, because I didn't want to use up the apples, but now it doesn't really matter. Whoa, was that 8 hours? Oh, it must have been 4. No, I must have put it on earlier today. Like, no way. Oh, there's only been 3.5 hours. It feels like a long time, but I'll get my guys back in action. We'll sort of just do the basics thing like we did earlier. Maybe it'll take like 20 minutes, and then we'll be done. I'm glad we know we caught up, and it was real cool. It was real cool having Ricky and seeing the progress we've made. We've made a lot of progress, which is great. We could collect that. Hopefully we get a bird event. Oh, this is it? We actually have got a few birds. It's very nice. So we go for home. Oh, that's that. Yeah, we got a few birds in the infantry. Birds aren't actually that hard, to be fair. Oh, I'm not sure which way we should go on with that one. Put this stuff up here. Piling in the resources. Oh, bother. Yeah, makes sense. I can definitely agree that header content's not really popular. Oh, I'm supposed to have that one up. And I do understand lack of industry. I found myself playing it and forgetting it for a month many times. That's a very interesting point. Hey, Colbred, welcome to the stream. Battlelands, buddy, you're one of the top players in the game. I remember you very well. Thank you for all the awesome games. It was a fantastic game. Temp. It is a very good point. Yeah, forget it for a month or many times because I don't know. I'm not the typical player of any game really. Oh no, bother. Sold some stuff off by accident. So it's really interesting to know that you just sort of forget it for a while. It's very interesting. So. I'll see, this is where we'll end up selling some stuff. What to sell? I don't need these unless I trade them in for other stuff, which I can do, but only if that stuff's on offer. Cool. 131. I didn't destroy too many. Miss the old games of Battlelands. Remember you as Coldbred? Oh, well, you remember, that's awesome. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay, thank you, Coldbred. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? What games do you play these days? Do you still play games? That was very different back then. That was 2018. And the game went to 2020, I think. But, yeah. Gold one. We're gonna have to. Oh, so we have huge amounts of them. Doing alright, just been working. Some regards to mobile games, just Clash Clan. Ah, yes, a good one. Valor. Oh, interesting, interesting. Yeah, yeah, I've heard of that one. Oh wow, I keep maxing out. I don't know what else to ask you. Is there any interesting things you want to say? Like that's interesting just to see what games you sort of switched to or moved to. But I don't know what questions to ask you. I mean, in some regards, it's harder, and if it's not real life, I don't know. To think of question. I don't know why. I don't know why that is, but it's weird. Like all the tricky questions. Like you sort of. I don't know. It's so hard. Oh wait, is that person done? Yeah. It's so hard to think up questions sometimes, but I don't know why. Like you can have like fantastic conversations with people, but go for ages. Yeah, it can also be so. Like in board games, and just be fine. Yeah, there's just like so many interactions in life are just like really difficult interactions. Or is it like lack of trust or lack of? I'm not sure exactly what it is, but like some connections I have go really well. There's other ones it's like just so hard. And today I was like doing board games and it went fine. It went absolutely fantastic. Even people like there's two people that basically one of them had never met and the other one I might have seen once. But it was just fine. It's like, man, I wish it was normally like that. Muffin, Super Muffin, welcome. Fruitland is not available. Yeah, it's in beta. It's only on some. Why aren't you in a Rootland VC? I seen you. I see you just joined the Discord. I don't know if there is a Rootland VC, is there? I'm still meaning to cover that other one. I'm not really up for a VC today, though. I'm getting really ready to finish. Oh, is that that one? Yeah, and that will be all the basic stuff done. How are we going on the leaderboard? That will have boosted us a bit. Oh, we went up. Whoa, we went up to 39, and we're still only just there. But if we got like 5 more, that would be like whoa, a real high. So yeah, we'll definitely be off the board in the morning, but we'll see. See how we go. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yo! Yo! Thank you so much, mate. Cold bread, thank you so much, mate. Thank you, thank you. $99 super chat. Thank you very much, man. It's been a long time. I miss those old days. Man, red super chat. That's very awesome. Thank you so much, Culprit. And thank you for all the games back in the day. I'm not sure. Some of my videos definitely would have had you in them. I don't know which ones. I did a lot of videos on it. But yeah, there was some good times. You are a good player at that game. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Yeah, appreciate it. And so yeah, so nice to see you again, man. So nice to see you again. It's been a long time since Battlelands died now. Well, it's 2 years. 2 years. Year and a half. It's a bit like I stopped doing it in 2019, so it was a long time ago. But I see you, Super Muffin. Thank you for being part of the stream, man. It was good to have you here. And hopefully do Bomber Grounds again soon. Of course. Thank you, Cold Bread. Thank you very much. I remember his name, he has to be. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Red. Lovely red. I'll put it on screen. Boom, boom. Thank you, man. It's like epic. Very nice. Very nice. Battlelands days. Yo, yo. Cold bread. Katsumoto 400 for the good times. They were good times. They were good times. They were good times. They were good times indeed. We'll do that. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. 10th of January 2022, Battlelands last day. And I tried to play it and it didn't work. Tried to play it and it didn't work. I think we'll do more of them because we need more of them. Boom. We've basically collected all the stuff we need to collect. And we'll just put them on tasks. And away they go.
Yeah. Oh.
Boom, boom. Let's do that. Boom. Thank you so much, Cold Bread. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Just watched parts of that video last night, memories. The last day. That was a stream, eh? That was a stream. We covered it. Oh, that was a really good game. Battlelands was so good. I'd say second to, like Rush Wars. I don't know, even Rush Wars. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's past Rush Wars, but it was really up there. I'd probably say it was my second saddest game to lose. But then it was really crazy because it was around for so long. Like, yeah, definitely sadder than Heyday Pop. Oh, Everdale was there. It was a solid game as well. You showed comment when he started as a little kid. Yeah. That was insane. Oh, it was so beautiful at the start, that game. Oh, it was just awesome. Battlelands community right at the start was awesome. I missed that. That was so, and it was just like, because like Fortnite only came out in like late 2017, and Battlelands came out in 2018. So it was like, the whole genre of those Battle Royale games was new at that time. So people were not good at those games, and that's what made it so fun, because we're all chaotically learning, and it was insane. There's no Clash Mini. Welcome to the stream, Marla. I sometimes do Clash Mini, but they don't have a category for this game, Rootland, on Twitch. And I've tried to change it, but they don't have it. So I leave the last game that was not, as Lynn said. But I do it sometimes. I haven't done it in like a month or two, but I'm intending to do it again. And I'm hoping they don't kill it. But Conman, man, 2018, that was crazy. That was crazy. But yeah, because the games, it was so new then, that whole genre. And then sadly, I think he privatized most of his content. I think Zanzard. I'm so glad I got the streams with them on VC. Like, that was preserved a time and moment in history. Yeah, I'm so glad. But yeah, so there was so much is just gone, and you can't replicate it. It's just gone. Never played Heyday Pop, though I've heard of it. Why'd it fail so quick? Good question. I don't actually know, because I only played it for the first couple of weeks. I think ultimately it would come down to money. It wasn't like retaining enough people to get enough money. What's this game like? Never heard of it. It is like a sort of resource collection game. And you pick up resources, and then you sell them as tasks, and then you get coins, like that, and then you get the coins to get upgrades. And then that's like the leaderboard, and currently our clan is 5th in the world. So yeah, of the beta countries. And yeah, some people suspect the game is by SuperSight. Got to push our clan up. Boom. Oh man, all the times, good old Battlelands, Conman, Zanzard, oh, Invoidable, he's been by a couple of times. The big VIP, moral support, oh man, that was such a good game. I was so gutted that they didn't do more with that game. So gutted. I genuinely really was. I really liked that game, so it was sad. It had a lot of potential, so it was so sad to see that it didn't really go anywhere, which was pretty tragic. But yeah, it's nice to say Battlelands people again. Like you, Cold Bread. That was, oh man, I don't know. It's just I shouldn't be sad like this. It's not healthy to be sad like that. I don't know. Because there's like a sadness, and it's like, it's fine to be sad, but then it's also, yeah, there's a time for that, and this is a year and a half later, and why am I still sad about it? It's just not right. It's my inability to move on. It's not good. You know, it was fun. It was nice. We had a great time. I'm glad I covered it. I'm glad we played those games. It was so good. But it's sort of like, I have to just accept. As I guess it's maybe because, like, if it then like led to something like awesome, or you know, we'd found another game that's working out really well and the channel's doing really well, it'd sort of be like, well, that was part of the journey. You know, but then I shouldn't let the end point affect how I view the journey. But that's what's happening, because I'm saying, well, it sort of hasn't worked out because I tried heaps of games and it hasn't worked out, so therefore the journey failed. And it's sort of silly to allow just like the end game, which then this game's got nothing to do with Battlelands, but I seem like it does because it's part of my channel, and my channel included Battlelands, so to me it is connected in that. But then, and that's why I'm like, oh well, these games haven't worked out, so then my whole YouTube career and Battlelands career didn't work out. And it's like, oh, I don't know what's so sad. Like Battlelands career, I mean, like I covered it, and it would have been so nice if that game worked out. It was such a good game. I loved it. It makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. And it shouldn't make me sad. I should accept it. And it's just annoying it does this. It's annoying it does this to me, that I let it do this to me. It's such a pain. Because I don't know. It's like extreme admiration for the game and the times and that. And that's why then it just makes me so sad. Because it's like, that's gone. And like, we have this, but this game is not very popular. And I think it's going to get killed. And I think Clash Minis get killed, and Rush Wars was killed, and Halo Pop was killed, Clash Quest was killed. It's like, it's so sad. All these would have been communities that end up getting killed. I mean, even Clash Clans, though, there'd be hardly any people that were still around, so the community does change, but it's just hard. It is similar to Everdell, yes. But I think Everdell was better. What are the beta countries? There we go. Nordic, UK, Canada, New Zealand, Australia.
Yeah.
4, 6, boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, there we go. We've moved up a little bit and a couple more, but I'll still fall off overnight, so it doesn't really matter. But well done, Tango, for remaining on it. Okay, and then these guys, we're just going to put on a heap of fish. It's not many fish. I could respawn it, but no, I won't. Do that. Someone says do this, do that. Oh yeah, there we go, that one's... Whoa, there we go, really getting them up there now. Wowzers. That's super long. Yeah, that's a sort of a recent thing that I've been able to get them to 5 hours. That's like the longest run I think ever, the record. Because 6 hours. Because once you get them to like 6 to 8 hours, then it's like, okay, then it's not bad because you're not wasting them when you sleep. But if they only go up to like 3 hours, it's like, that's such a waste. Like, we're gonna miss so much. Oh, there's some up there. Yep, 34. Oh, that's a long time. Yeah, because I could just put, like, have it that then, like, if because I'm intending to have popcorn, that then it would be, then, like, ready, and I put it back on, but I think I'll just call it. Just, like, put it and then just leave it. Yeah, the spot, 20, boom, that will do. Okay, and then that's looking good. Yeah, boom. Team, there we have it, Black Bear. I need to change that. I put blackberry. I'll change it now. Beerberry. Beerberry. Blackberry, beerberry. Boom. 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 Okay, and then we go to that, we go to that, we go to that, we go to that, we go to that. Boom. That. Boom. There we have it. Whoa, this lasts a long time. Vroom. Oh, there we go, Ricky. We'll go through the stats. Boom. 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 Oh, there we go. We got to 43. Okay, so I'm going to start the outro. Have a good one. I guess that was him going. Well, that was so kind of him. So kind of him. Thank you, Cold Bread. That was so nice. Oh, man. That's crazy. Thank you, man. So thank you to everyone that's part of the stream. Thank you, Lynn, for being part of the stream. Thank you, Tim, for being part of the stream. Thank you, Cold Bread, for being part of the stream. Thank you to Supermuff for being part of the stream. Thank you to Ricky for being part of the stream. Thank you to Vuke for being part of the stream. Thank you to Joe for being part of the stream. Thank you to SuperSightLIVE for being part of the stream. Appreciate you guys being part of the stream. And Reverse, thank you for being part of the stream. And thank you for all the chat. Thank you to Lynn on Twitch for being part of the stream, and for Major9 for being part of the stream. And I think Lynn on Trovo as well. Thank you to Lynn for moderating. Thank you to Lynn for the super chat. Thank you to Colbridge for the super chat. Thank you to Restream.io for allowing me to stream to all the different platforms. Thank you to 360 Marion for the reflection of the screen. Thank you to Second Leap for the game. Thank you to 24times.com for the time below. Thank you to SuperSight for the camera. Thank you to Twitch. Thank you to YouTube. Thank you to Freaky TV. Thank you to Nemo TV. Thank you to D-Live back in the day. No. D-Live's still around. It's in Mixer. Thank you to Facebook. Thank you to Rumble. Thank you to Mob Crush. Thank you to Twitter. Thank you to Trovo for allowing me to stream on your platforms. Very much appreciated. Thank you, OBS, for the free streaming software. Thank you to those of you who are members of my channel. Thank you to Shardlight. Thank you to the Vietnamese guy. It's telling me something went wrong, so I'll just remember it. Thank you to Lynn. Thank you to Josh Weiner. Thank you to FazeCast. Thank you to Aligus for being members of my channel. Thank you again so much, for all being part of my stream, and thank you so much to Cold Bread. For the games back in 2018, wonderful time. I have such fond memories of that. And truly, Cold Bread, it was one of the top members in that. Cold Bread was, Big VIP was, although I'm potentially cheating. Moral Support was, and Invoidable was, Ninja was, Peachy was, Unelia was, B-Dragon, amazing. Rico, amazing. Beijing, China, and a few other ones. There was, some of the top key ones that I played with and progressed with. Marqueso was. Rapid was also pretty good as well. The other one, the key ones I remember. 1x, welcome to the stream. Thank you, Tim, for coming by as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you again for being part of it. Thank you, Lynn, for the super chat. And thank you, Colbridge, for the super chat. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We got the data done. And that's pretty rare. We don't normally get super chats like that. That's crazy. So, yeah. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll see you all next time. Not sure when that will be. Won't be tomorrow. Probably won't be Monday. We'll see when that happens. Have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day. See you all later. Good night, and God bless.